All right. It should be ready to enable. I'm there. I'm going to do my intro real quick to my chat.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe, okay, this looks like it'll probably be a bit better. Yeah. Nya. Nya. New microphone today. New microphone today, chat. How's everybody doing? How's it going?
All right, I finished my intro, so I'm going to unmute on stream now, so you can be heard.
Okay. Oh, nice. I love being heard. You heard?
You get herded.
Exactly.
Okay, Okay, let's see. Discord. Sometimes OBS and Discord do not like talking to each other, so it's always funny when that happens. Let's see. It's like you have to click on the right channel for Discord to be happy. Let's see. And if I just click this for now. Okay, you want to try chatting, see if it pops up?
Yep. Hello? Huh?
No, Discord's being grumpy today. So let me try the yield trick. All right,
the yield trick.
Yield trick, huh? Work. The yield trick is basically you just close you click off of the Discord thing, and then you just let it load back the channels, and it just takes a second for it to recognize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all working. Only thing that's not up yet is share chat on my end, but otherwise I'm all good to go. Yippee. Hell yeah. All right, nothing's broken on my end.
Awesome. All right, yeah, I think we're good to go then.
I think you and I hold the record for so far for 2 streams with very minimal scuff, which for VTubers we deserve like a Medal of Honor.
Right? Like it's been pretty good. Let's see. So did you make it through? Oh, okay, you said that you did the Natar quest. So what planet are you on now?
Let me get my quest loaded up just so you have it. We have 4 things currently. We have the anniversary reward missions. The Duvari Paradox is the main quest.
I gotta go. I'm in class.
All right. Hope you do well in class.
See you later, scene.
Howl of the Kubro and the Deadlock Protocol. Those are the 4 things. Yeah. 13th anniversary quests. Duvari Paradox, Deadlock Protocol, Howl of the Kubro.
Okay. Let me take a look through to see what is up next for unlocking that section.
Yeah, and then I'm currently working on, let me get it for you. I'm currently working on the Neptune Junction, and I have to do a bunch of things. I have to play a bunch of different things. Let's see. For Neptune, are you ready for me to read it off? I don't want to like brain dump.
One sec. Let me take a look here.
Yep. Take your time.
Because I'm trying to make sure that I can see where we have to get to in the quests. I think we have to do the second dream. I think that's the last one that we have to do before you can get into the new stuff. Okay, but now I'm ready.
Okay, so the things that we have left for Neptune is defeat Tile Rigor at Titania, complete a mission on Uranus with only a melee weapon, and complete a rescue mission at Caliban.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Awesome. So which one do you want to do first out of those 5 things?
I'm good with whatever. I know that the Tile Rigor is a little bit kind of annoying, but we could do that one first if you want.
Sure. And do you think I just had a question. How, like, are the anniversary missions worth doing? I just was curious because
yeah, you just get little rewards here. Looks like there's a Dexibaris and a glyph that's available from the Gifts of Lotus, which are, if you want to get them, today's the last day to do it.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm down either way.
Meow.
But so you wanted to start at Tile Rigor?
Yeah, that would be pretty. Yeah, that'd be easy.
All right. And do you think that because of the fact that you have so many nukeable things that I could probably just run a melee weapon and whack the guy?
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay. So let me pull out my whacking stick, and I'm just going to whack the guy off, and then we'll get out of there.
Perfect.
Awesome. And then yeah, and today's she/her pronouns.
Okay.
All right. Welcome in, LT Panda. It's a beautiful Thursday. The weather is not terrible. We were blessed with actually decent weather today. All right.
I haven't been outside yet, unfortunately.
Yeah, I always like having my windows open. I have all of my blinds fully open at all times because I love sunlight. I'm basically, it's the whole thing. I literally praise the sun in the morning.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
I work off of sunlight. The second the sun goes down, I basically become a husk. All right. I just was laughing to myself, Kira. Wouldn't it be hilarious if certain frames had... Oh, let me make sure to change my loadout, right? Before we...
Yeah.
Let me go do that real quick. And then I will vote on the mission. Wouldn't it be funny if certain frames had different poses for when they're sitting in the orbiter view of the planets, you know?
Sorry, say that again?
If each frame had different you know how they each sit when they're in the orbiter, when you're looking at what mission to click on?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I thought it would be hilarious if they each had their own pose.
That would be interesting. I think it's supposed to read as the ninja aspect of this, with the Japanese sitting style.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, if I build an A Furus, does it eat my current Furus that I enjoy?
Yes. So make sure that you don't use the ones that you've already put time and effort into.
Okay, so I have to buy another Furus blueprint and print another Furus.
Yes.
Okay, let me do that before I forget.
Yeah, don't worry though, because you can only do one at a time, so you haven't wasted any time if it's just finishing up today.
Yeah, I finished my first Furus. Now I need to get another Furus blueprint to make the next Furus. Well, that's okay. We are working our way slowly. I'm going to have 3 Furuses, and they're going to be like, what the hell? There's one Warframe has too many of these pistols. But that's my prerogative. Get all the way off my back. All right. Yes, build me another Furus. Thank you, printer. All right, I'm good to go now. But yeah, what if Jade's pose when you're picking your planets was her laying against a pillow because her back hurts?
That would be good, yeah.
Each frame has a different thing that they do when they're sitting, Gauss is just eating a bowl of chicken.
That'd be fun. Dang, I'm trying to. I like can't find where the quest is for this.
Would not only reverse centuries of deterioration due to excessive cloning, but also allow for stronger and deadlier genetic.
Hey, welcome in, Wonderful Light. How are you doing?
And put a stop to its work.
I love that you and I both look like long flowing like jellyfish because we both have outfits that have like longer tails.
Yeah.
I'll finally get the chance to hurt you. I'm very
All right,
excited
let's
now.
take this guy out
The anticipation.
on a date.
On a date?
Yeah.
Watch from a live dissect.
God, talking to a Grenier though on a date would be so much just like. And when I turned 12, I realized I had bad clone rot. And you're like, God, this is depressing.
Real.
That sounds too humane. Your death will be painful.
This guy is very self-obsessed.
So he'd be perfect for a podcast.
Exactly. Yeah. I never thought of it like that.
He'd be a good like one of those alpha male podcasters. He's like, how are my fellow grindsetters doing today? Also, I saw a video that said that I don't know exactly how it works, but they were saying that because Foley has an ability where she covers the floor in ink and smith people, that you slot Jade's slow onto Foley, and you basically just make the entire room turn into everyone don't move now.
That would be good. Yeah, I like that. You got to try that out. A 15 goon streak.
Yeah, I heard that she's really good for the fact. People have said that her 4, if I remember correctly, from the video, her 4 is good for flavor, but it doesn't feel very like hyper powerful. Her 2, where you can spawn anything, they said it's just basically broken. So you can just basically, you don't even need to use any other ability.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you can just spawn infinite arc traps and do billions of damage and just basically sit around and just let them do the work for you.
Oh, cool. I like that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I saw a video on it from a creator, and it was. So I wanted to know what the initial impression was for Foley. But yeah. Arc traps are crazy bad sometimes for other people. And also, Foley's 2 allows her to spawn things for certain missions. Like, she can spawn life control modules, for example.
Oh, wait, really? Huh.
Yeah, her 2 can do spawn basically everything. Glad you're doing wonderful. Oh yeah, I hope the break treated you well. I've heard a lot of people like the new frame. They don't like the new frame's mission. That's what I've heard. I haven't played it, so I can't speak for it. You know, make your own opinion, of course.
Why is he destroying his own lab? I don't get it.
Well, it's because we labbed him alone for too long.
He's live lab loving.
Yeah, exactly. He ran out of Labtura when he was alone for so long. Yeah, and the thing is with the Foley mission, I fully trust that DE will fix it and that it will not be as horrendous in the future. And so I think we just got to give them time to cook.
They already changed some of the stuff over the first hotfix. I'm pretty sure that the things that they're changing are just making it a little bit more visible, easier to see the enemies that you're supposed to fight. But it's like, it's supposed to be like a chase sort of mission. You're not really supposed to fight the enemies in it. And so people are thinking, oh, well, I have to go and, shoot all of these ghosts or whatever. But it's like, you're not really supposed to interact with them as much as people want to. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it is. Also, I love that they're like, it's full of water, and I'm like, pops fly. Just floats above everything.
Oh yeah.
I love Jade. Oh my lord. Also, when she flies, she has such cool flutter animations. Like, Kira, have you seen her fly animations before?
Yeah.
Press the bullet jump, she does this like little flutter motion. It's really pretty. It's like how manta rays swim, actually. Because manta rays swim by like flexing their entire body, so they kind of
right.
Like, move like a rip. That's how she does her animation.
Yeah, I was trying to imagine it for a sec. Okay, cool. We're making it out. That was pretty easy, right?
Yeah, that was pretty straightforward. I just stood there with a bow staff, floated around, and went, I'm so pretty. That was my experience.
Just gotta sparkle a little bit. Sparkle on, princess.
My job was to be the sparkle. Your job was to be the murder. It actually reminds me of a manga I've been reading. Actually, one second.
Target down.
What did Mon say?
Complete. Great work, Tenno.
You just wanted to grind it so you could have it before Spike to piss him off. You know what?
Yeah.
Running off of pettiness is not a bad thing. Sometimes we need to be a little petty. Pettiness can make the day go round.
They actually just changed this mission because it used to be that this is one of the hardest grinds of the game is you have to do that whole mission, right? And the Warframe that comes out of it is called Equinox. And Equinox, unlike all of the other ones, has a total of 8 parts. And so as like a random chance to drop one part after a mission that's how long was that? Like 5-10 minutes, something like that? Just takes forever.
That does sound like it would be tough. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
The stalker guy's stalking me, I think.
Oh no, stalker, no stalking.
My actions have consequences.
Yeah, he leaves me alone though.
Okay,
also, the only thing I've left for the junction now is literally the rescue mission.
Which one's that one again? What's the name? Oh, Caliban.
Yeah.
Bow. Bow, 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 bow.
Also, I feel like a very smart woman. I have a theory. Okay, you want to hear my theory?
I want to hear your theory.
I've been writing down evidence over the past couple weeks. I have a theory because okay. So a couple weeks ago, again, bad memory, but I have notes. A couple weeks ago, you mentioned that Warframes don't really have like necessarily a consciousness, and that there's something else going on, right? I remember that, and I wrote that down. And then there's been a couple times when I've noticed people's icons on the top right of my screen change, and I've been told not to look behind me so that I wouldn't see anything secret. I've also seen that there's been discussions of like who's actually in charge, and the fact that Lotus refers to us as herself as mother makes it where my current theory is that Warframes are being piloted by some type of young adult, probably in their mid-teens, that is not currently on screen, that we'll meet later.
Could possibly be. I think you're onto something there.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I could be completely wrong, but
we can be sure that they are being piloted by something if they're not conscious themselves.
Yeah. That's what I've built up evidence for. I feel like a detective. Everyone keeps being like, you'll learn in time, and I'm like, I'm putting together the little building blocks in the corner.
So for this, it marks us to go in the elevator, but you just drop down. You don't really need to do it.
Yep. As I said, Jade makes me play Warframe very differently, because like with Mag, I would just let my knees hit the ground and just do the big loud clunk sound. But with her, I don't want her to get hurt. I don't know what it is. It's just my maternal instincts activate when I play Jade. So I like try to do soft landings and trying to avoid getting hurt too much and playing her gently. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
yeah.
did you
I know,
see?
I hear that.
My data stream went dark.
She puts me in a different brain space.
Yeah. Another thing, you can, if you're sliding, right? So if you're holding forward and crouch while you're falling, you don't actually do the hard landing at all.
Yep. I learned that recently.
So, cool. Okay, cool. Glad you know.
I've
Another
learned
one-
many ways to keep my princess from getting hurt.
Yeah, another one that I like is hitting the aim glide right before you're about to land, because it's a little bit easier to do, I think.
Yeah, my favorite to do sometimes is to do a bullet jump before I land, and like slow time, and then. Alright, I need to get through. Also, yeah, wonderful. I agree. The stalker is so funny because he'll keep sending you messages, but his chance of dropping is so low that you'll probably just destroy him. Yeah, that makes sense to me. He basically is like the guy who's like, "I'm gonna steal your lunch money," and you're like, "Oh, I'm so scared." But when he comes up to take your lunch money, you've like gone to the gym for 400 hours, so you're like, "Go ahead, try."
Yeah, give it a try, punk.
You've given me so much time to prepare for our first meeting. But again, I've heard that I do not have to worry about him because I play Jade, so Stalker's not even part of the gameplay for me. I got the Prego buff. He's just gonna look at me and be like, "I'm good." Oh god. Beep boop beep boop beep boop.
You got it. You got it.
This is what happens when you don't have the material for the ciphers. This is you when you don't have ciphers. You know, like the whole like weird ads of like, "This is you without Snickers."
Oh yeah. This is your brain on ciphers.
Yeah, exactly. This is your brain on AYZ. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this one has so many that I'm having a bit of a hard time keeping track of all of them. Okay, okay.
If you want, I can just take over.
Well, I'll let you know, Kira. I don't mind you taking over, but I want to also see if I have the thumb-hand-eye coordination too. I have 2 left. Nah, damn it, now I have 3. I have 2? No, 3. 2, 4. Oh, God. It's funny, one half is fully done, and the other half is not.
Yeah, it speeds up a little bit as you go on, so it gets a little bit harder.
Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Oh, we're in the tunnel.
I will not forget this, Tenno.
Yeah, it's just a muscle memory at a certain point if you do them enough. But, you know, ciphers are easier, honestly, I think.
Yeah, I don't mind the puzzles, it's just I'm a bit slower at them. It's like they're fine, but it's just slow. Yeah.
I like the Corpus ones a little bit better because those ones are like, they don't, I mean, like you're supposed to do it quickly, obviously, but it doesn't rely on like having like rhythm-based timing. I just think it's kind of weird to do as like a hacking mini game.
I like the Grenier one for the vibe, but for my disabilities, because of like the slower processing time that my brain has, just because of my issues. Sometimes if it goes too fast, I'm just sitting there like trying to mash it to try and get it to like line up, and my brain's like 2 minutes behind where it should be, kind of vibe, and so I just don't get it done in time. Where with the Corpus one, because it's just about making sure the shapes all align, I have enough time to mentally process it and get it done. Like that one I've had almost no failure rate because I'm able to actually understand it.
So I saw that the operation starts on the 2nd, which means it's a week from now. So I think that they are giving a week to see what they might need to change about it, about the mission. So are you ready to do Neptune Junction now?
Yeah, I will do the Neptune Junction.
I'm gonna keep looking up how to do the whole get into Follies thing.
I also get the Gamma Core blueprint after this mission.
Ooh, Gamma Core is pretty good.
Ooh, okay. What is it? What type of weapon is it?
It's a beam weapon, so it has really good pinpoint accuracy. Usually they have pretty good status chance too. And that one has a upgrade later on down the road that makes it kind of stronger as well.
Okay, that's cool.
Requirements.
Real quick. My best friend is having to do her car state inspection. So she's bored, and so I'm just making sure to respond to her because she's going a little stir crazy.
Yeah, I heard.
She doesn't have her yaoi to keep her sane.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
She's the type of person where she reads yaoi and ABO to stay sane.
That's great.
Yeah, she's my best friend. One of my best friends in the world. She's told me before that if it wasn't for her silly gay men and her phone, she'd have gone insane years ago.
Ooh, okay. So I just found out we're a little bit further back than I thought. So you did Nata. The next one is The War Within. And then after that, you have to do The Second Dream. And then after that is Rising Tide. And then once Rising Tide is done, there's Chains of Harrow. And then we have Folly after that.
All right.
Chains of Harrow is not too long, though. Second Dream is really good. And what was the other one? The War Within is really good.
Wherewith does the Jade Quest slot and all that? Because I've heard a lot of people say the Jade Quest is good.
Jade would be after Chains of Harrow. I'm pretty sure Jade is after New War. I'm pretty sure.
Got it.
So that one, that's a bit further. New War's like a turning point of the game where I was playing with another new player, and it's really like until you get to that point, like you're playing entirely different game than everyone else, right? Like the stuff that you're experiencing is not how my stuff looks on my end at all. It's just there's lots of big changes that happen at that point.
Got it. That makes sense. I unlocked the Second Dream, by the way.
Okay, cool. So let's do that.
That's what you think is the priority? Because the other quest I had before? Okay.
Yeah. Second Dream, and then we'll continue down. It's going to want you to do some more of the planet missions, so no big deal. We'll just keep going down the road.
Second Dream is what you want to do?
Yes. That's the next one.
Okay.
You doing good?
Welcome in, my daughter is Max Woods. Lovely to have you here.
I'm doing good.
All right.
How
I'm
are you?
excited to start this. I will say you read off a lot of quest names. I absorbed probably half of them, and now they're jumbled a little in my brain. So like I'm not even joking. New War, Second Dream, TENNO thing. That's like it's like just the words started to blur a little, and I'm like, yes, quests.
Correct.
Quests.
Yeah. So we're doing Second Dream.
This is an ominous beginning.
Someone has hidden the TENNO essence.
Oh, the TENNO essence. Yeah. Because this is related to what's connecting everything.
Sky, forbidden to my kind, where you will take me.
So this is the Stalker, in case you haven't seen them before.
Yeah. The Stalker has a really cool face sculpt.
Yeah, it is. It's really interesting.
Also, can I say the thing that's talking to the Stalker looks really like a pelvic bone. Like pelvic floor.
It does, actually, yeah.
All right. Infiltrate the Grenier archives. That's the first mission task.
Okay.
Yeah. Infiltrate the Grenier archives. Yeah. Because it's the Duveri Paradox and the Second Dreamer, the main quest I currently have.
Yeah, Duveri Paradox is kind of a side thing. You don't really need to do it until much later. It's going to introduce
solo
you.
Thing?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I got to do the Natal quest completely with Jess.
Okay, let me see if I can load into your mission here.
The evil pelvic bone, the pelvic angle. Yeah, that there used to be a big thing about like you could tell what gender someone is based on how wide or broad their pelvic floor is. There is a little bit of truth to that.
Yeah,
it's not 100%.
Well, because like we're humans are bimodal mostly. It's not like a clear one is female, the other is male. Even with like things like that. Oh, looks like we're okay. Cool. Let's go.
Yeah. Deimos was completely solo, but I'm hoping that we can do. I like the quest, but I like doing them with people. It makes it more fun.
I agree. I mean, like, there's a lot of like reasons why some of the quests are solo, as you might have been able to pick up on, but I don't know. I just wish that they integrated more of the other player experience. Like I don't know. The whole point is that way you feel kind of like you're up against this huge, gigantic universe level entities, the different factions and things like that. Makes you feel bigger and stronger and all that.
That makes sense, but I mean also like let two people play the missions together and maybe give us an emote where our Warframes can kiss and don't ask questions.
Oh my gosh, you're so real. That is exactly right.
Gay Tenno kisses, and we're gonna just play the game, all right? That would be funny if after mission end, your character's like all hugged and like based on different emotes, like hugged and kissed and stuff, and then jump back.
That'd be so good. Sort of like how if you finish, was it Metroid, whatever. Fast enough, you can see her in a bikini.
Yes, exactly. The original Metroid. Yes. There's actually a really great story about that. When they were making marketing materials for the game, they didn't know that she was going to be a woman. So there's actually an original like manga panel from like the 80s of Samus in full armor, surrounded by two like women, and basically like giving a thumbs up. And it's like the most like Yuri coded thing ever.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
But the thing is, it came out before they actually knew she was a woman. So basically, they just made something like, oh yeah, it must be a generic male protagonist, so therefore we're just going to go with this. And no. And so they accidentally make gay. And I love when companies accidentally make gay.
That's really funny. Okay, I need to turn on like TikTok. I forgot to do that.
I'm figuring out where to go. I'm a little bit trapped.
Okay, while you figure that out, I forgot to go live on TikTok. I gotta let the Gooners in, honestly.
Is TikTok your Gooner audience?
They like to pretend that they are.
They like to, and then like, hard cut off.
They like to pretend. They think that they, I don't know.
They think they monopolized the Gooning, but they were not born in it.
Yeah, exactly. They merely adopted it.
The Goon came before you, and it will continue after you.
All right. Let me set this back to the Twitch, because if I don't have it on Twitch, it's
I think I understand now.
Same as Gabriel from Ultra Kill the Stalker. Oh, shoot. Oh. All right, I'm coming to pick you up.
I know where to go. It's just more that it's a very short control, so the camera angle is a little hard for me to switch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. I know where I have to go.
Okay, this is a challenge jump over here. Oh, you got it. Okay.
I just the problem I was running to was more just my camera was moving around a little too slow, so I wasn't able to immediately like adjust.
Yeah, yeah. I one of the first things that I like to go over with players is how to bullet jump correctly. We kind of skipped over a lot of that because you just seemed to be taking to the thing. But really quick, we'll just do it here in this room, just that way you can understand like why it was happening that way. But like if we're standing here and we want to go and we want to jump over to the point that I marked over here.
Yep.
What we want to do is we want to aim up here at the top, crouch, and then jump at the waypoint. Yep. So that way you get enough height. But that's the only thing.
Yeah, I've actually been using that. It's just
okay. Just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. What happens for me, just to explain, is I can't have high sensitivity because it'll make me motion sick. So if certain jumps are really like tightly packed together, like those walls are close, what essentially happens is I need to figure out where my next destination is, so I have to turn my camera. But because my camera doesn't turn super fast, so my brain doesn't explode.
Got it.
I don't have enough time to see where the next location is, so I have to kind of do it a couple times so I can get the like camera flow down, and then I'm good.
Okay, I see.
It's more like if I didn't have disabilities, I probably would be able to do it really fast because I'd be able to swap my camera between everything and like switch it back and forth, you know? Yeah, that's why I could never play one of the speed frames, to be frank. It would be too much motion for my eyes to keep up with.
Okay.
I need a slower experience, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get it. Thankfully with this is like all of those vaults and all the things that you have to do aren't going to change, you know? Once you've learned how to do it right the first time, like that's it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, welcome in, Kululervo. I'm glad you think Foley's fun. I think people agree Foley is fun. That's what I've seen. Most people agree that she's like really cool and really makes the game more interesting. It's just getting her.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know who Gabriel from Ultra Kill is. Do you understand that reference?
Gabriel, no. Well, I haven't played Ultra Kill, shockingly enough. Seems like it'd be the exact type of game I would play, but I'm pretty sure Gabriel is is that a main enemy character? I honestly don't. I think I've seen them in the game before, but I don't think I know who they are.
Got it. Also, I learned something today about console. I did not know. If you have cast an ability, instead of having to re-hold the button and press it again, if you just tap the R1 trigger, it'll recast the last ability you cast without you having to do both presses.
Yeah, that's true. Man, it's been a while since I did this one.
It makes using Light's Judgment a lot less frustrating because you can just tap it once and then spam it a lot more easily. Gabriel in Ultra Kill is one of the main antagonists and one of the Archangels, according to Wonderful over on
Yeah, Gabriel the Archangel. That one's specifically like a martial angel, like a
Martial Angel?
Like in charge of the war stuff.
Oh, okay.
I think I figured it out. Oh, the underwater labs are so annoying, dude.
Yeah, well, I will say they've done underwater decently well in this game, but it is still a little bit difficult to work with.
It's kind of silly because sometimes you can go underwater and you can like breathe in outer space or whatever, there's no problems there. But if you're on Cetus and you go into like a puddle that's above your knee, immediately restarts. Like, it's kind of silly.
That is very silly.
Get to extraction.
I also think that the hard part for me with the underwater when I was playing with Jess yesterday is that if I went the wrong direction, it would just randomly restart me at the beginning, but I didn't know what I did wrong, and I had to play with mini-map on, which is also difficult because more information to process equals slower brain for me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. The underwater areas are just kind of... I don't like them at all, to be honest.
Yeah, and if you don't like them as someone who likes getting wet, that is
exactly.
sure
That's what I'm saying.
Low confidence.
Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for 50
God,
stream
the
strokes.
In this game is me favorite.
50 strokers in chat.
For my first video game, I have absolutely fallen in love with this game.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're liking it a lot. It's definitely. You know, a lot of people have problems with the, you know, there's not a lot of hand-holding with the narrative. Like you were mentioning before, it's just like kind of very far apart. But
yeah,
if you can get over that, it's, you know, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think the thing is that for me, the things that would usually be pressure points for other people because of my memory, I'm more willing to accept them instead of viewing them as trophies of the game. I'm more like, that's just my brain. You know, like not remembering parts of the story or the story being disparate. I'm like, that's just my brain. And luckily I have you here with your lovely voice to give me lore summary so I don't have to read as much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Why have a narrator try to explain the game to you when you're having trouble understanding it when you could just ask a hot woman to do it instead?
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'll just have trans baddie info dump on me after I've played through all the fun stuff.
Exactly. You understand now.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's how I learned how to do it. Learned all this stuff too.
See, this is what I've always said. I know that the Catholic Church is against female priests.
Wow, thank you for the rose and the heart me.
Priest on that stand. I'm gonna at least be there just to listen, just because I'm like, I want to hear what she sounds like. You know,
I do.
Get be a little interested. All right.
Hello.
Yeah, I think underwater is a hard concept to do because
you know I've always had my
the hard part about underwater is you have to try and convey the like weightlessness that water
Shall I show you?
Also gives, but also you try and add, a lot of developers try to add like friction to how water feels, and I think the problem is trying to add friction while also adding like
Hi Expo.
While trying to also add flow, like ease of movement kind of does not combo well.
I know.
Well, like, I don't know. I feel like if you're trying to be realistic, there's no way to do underwater where it's going to feel satisfying. Like, because we're just not made to be underwater. Like, like we're not slippery and smooth like sharks.
Except after we shave.
Yeah, exactly. I found out the other day that that's totally psychological. Like, there isn't actually a boost to your speed if you shave.
That thing must have your lotus.
No, 100%. Yeah, no, that part's psychological. But I will say there is something cute about, like, okay, for context, I'm not a very hairy person, just by default. Like, I don't grow a lot of hair. Something went wrong during puberty, legitimately. Like,
or maybe right.
Never worked. But when I shave, I just enjoy the sensation after. I like how my legs feel. That's literally the only reason I shave. It's not like women have to shave thing. It's more of just smooth, make brain go burr. You know, like that's it.
Agreed. Honestly, I just want all of my hair off my body as soon as possible. It's like, it's just not even a gender thing for me. I just don't like it.
No, that is so fair.
Did you ever watch It's Always Sunny? Oh, shoot. I'm on my way.
I didn't even realize I was low health.
Okay, I'm glad you recovered because it's taking me forever to get over there.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually don't want to get rid of all of my hair. I just want to not have hair. I like my legs smooth and I like my face smooth. Those are the big ones for me.
I'm at the age now where my testosterone has made me grow hair in places that old people grow hair, and I don't want it there anymore. I don't want hair on my like shoulders and back and all that other stuff. It's just ill. Get it all off, okay? I also don't really like chest hair personally, just on myself. Like on other people, it's fine, but for me, nah. Let's keep that inside the pores and not outside.
That's totally fair. I only grow hair arms, legs, but very, very small. It's mostly like just a soft, fuzzy coat kind of vibe. And then pits. And then on my facial hair, I grow like one facial hair per day. That's it. It's like a half-hearted attempt. I still shave every day, but it's like literally if I let it go for... I one time let it go for like a week because I was really depressed. And I literally had like 12 hairs.
12. Oh, that's silly. Yeah, I have someone in my TikTok chat, I think, said, I wish there was a type of Nair cream that permanently eats hair. That's real. But I found out the other day that you actually, if you wax, your hair will grow back like less dense. And this, like, the follicles are a bit smaller.
Yes, you're basically messing with the follicles. Yep. You're 100% correct on that. It's not like it'll 100% get rid of it, same as like...
You got old relics, of course.
All that. It's just more that your body sort of like tries to figure out what to do next.
Though?
You know, it's like the reason that piercings work for a lot of parts of the body is your body builds around it, essentially.
Yeah, well, okay, so I actually know a little bit about piercings is because I did a piercing workshop. I've kind of trained into it. The reason why piercings work is because of what's called frenum lines on your skin. It'll like hold it in there as opposed to... So like that's why you can pierce some things, but you can't pierce everything. Because there are some places of your body where there just isn't the frenum lines, and it won't hold it into your skin. It'll just like push it out kind of like a splinter.
Yeah, the body will try and pull itself fully back together versus with certain areas the body's like, it's fine.
Similarly, if you get a piercing and you don't like it, like if you take it out within about a week, you won't even get a scar. It'll just like it'll just leave. It'll just heal itself.
What fun with that?
Yep.
So keep your
That's really cool. Thank you for sharing, QIYRA. I think that's sick.
Just in case you need.
Yeah, I mean that's why some people can end up with like weird ears later in life due to damage, because like ears don't always like fix themselves as well. You know?
Yeah, it's because it's all cartilage, so if you change it, it doesn't really change back.
Yeah,
all that easily. Same thing with noses. Thank you for the gift. And
a lot of my skin though, it's very, very different than the average person's because of the joint condition I have. My skin's extremely soft and flexible. So basically, like. My skin feels like, you know how the smooth and soft your ears feel?
Yeah, smooth and soft, I do.
But imagine that for your whole body.
Some dude is trying to be funny and put their racial slurs their name. I have to block them really quick. Sorry, that's why I got distracted.
No, that's important to take care of. You got to do community cleaning sometimes.
Dang, that's how you know that you're on the FYP though. The For You page.
Getting warmer.
It's that one. It's that, and like also on TikTok, you know you're on the FYP when random people named "See My Nude Video" like start commenting emojis in your chat.
You know what? TikTok to me is like a magical land that I hear about and I see people visit and I never go.
That's a smart move, I think.
It looks interesting, but I'm over here in my life doing fine. But yeah, and also the thing that always makes me laugh the hardest, also side note about body hair, as I said, I barely grow any, right? Except for one area, and that is downstairs. For some reason, the rest of my body gave up except down there.
Well, that one I think is it's because it's everyone gets that, right? So, yeah, you know, you're more likely to have some.
Point where, like, it's a bit ridiculous, I gotta be honest. Not to get too TMI, but I one time was hanging out with a girl, and we were both changing, and it took her a second to realize I was like trans, because she's like, "You have so much hair down there, I can't even see your stuff." And I was like, "Well, thank you." I have camouflage.
That's it.
I think camouflage is the worst way I've ever described that. I regret saying it.
Where the heck are we going?
I have no clue, Kira. I have no clue. So
I'm gonna
far,
mark your spot really quick.
For hair, Moaz. Yeah, each person's a bit different on that. Like my girlfriend gets body hair in a lot more places. Like she's a lot more on the like gets hair side of things than I am. Oh, I'm glad you got 100 ink things, Moaz. Yeah, I think that people ran the math, and with the pity system, you should be able to get fully within. Wait, we have to go back down there.
Yeah.
People estimate you probably have to do about 25 to 26 runs for the fully to no matter what secure 100% guarantee.
How many runs did you say?
25 to 26.
25 to 26? Oh, that's not that bad. That's not bad at all.
And that's not including if you get random chance luck beforehand.
Okay, I found it. It's not on the map. That's why it's been so difficult to find.
It's like trying to find trans healthcare. You have to go deep diving on Blue Sky for some random person to point you to the right direction.
Smell the prize, because I know.
Thanks, Guy, for telling me the warm and hot thing the whole time.
Yeah. Because you're hot and you're cold.
I just like to imagine that as like a play thing during like adult activities, and it's like you're getting warmer, you're getting closer to the treasure.
Are these the bones you're looking for, Lotus?
These are the bones we're looking for.
Oh, these are the evil pelvic bones.
Of my father.
Oh, they made the changes so it's even easier too. That's good to hear, Jess.
Of her father.
To see him.
Oh, we're taking her father's pelvic bones?
I see the stalker stronger. Hunhow's voice within him. I see the reservoir, but I can't approach him. He doesn't know unless...
Oh no.
Daughter, fear has baited you to the snare.
Oh, it was a trap. It's a trap.
Your their touch. I now see the womb of the sky.
The womb of the sky? That's an interesting way to put it. The womb of the sky. You know what was funny? Roughly when they said that, Jade did the idle animation of flying in the sky and sticking her womb in there.
Be careful. Last time
It's like womb of the sky. Let me show you that.
It's been lucky with trans healthcare. University hospitals have Medicaid plans.
He wiped out a whole civilization. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oopsie.
You kind of yeah.
Look,
as it turns out, we're kind of not really the good guys. If you couldn't tell.
Yeah, I kind of got the vibe. We're like the okay guys.
As it goes on, like right now, it's like, oh hey, guess what? You guys did that genocide thing, right? And then we have to be like, well, maybe. I don't know.
Ooh, I was blackout drunk.
Ooh.
I went to the club on a Tuesday. It was a bad idea. You know, you get a little too lit, and then you forget what you did.
Get a little schwasty.
You go home with a girl who has a tactical nuke, and you know civilization's gone. Whoopsie poopsies. I like that our ship just can go underwater. They're like, yeah, we're not going to bother explaining this. Just scoop.
And just as a reminder for anyone out there that might be listening, I'm trying to give the narrative experience here. I'm trying to just recap what we should be thinking and knowing right now through this part of the story. Not maybe the over eagle eye view that we all have who've been playing for a while.
I really appreciate the way Kira explains the story because, ironically, with my processing issues, I'm not even joking. There is very few people in this world who've been able to explain things at a pace and way that makes sense to me. You are one of those people.
Oh, nice. I'm glad that I'm glad that I'm able to do it. With me, with ADHD, is like I've been able to latch onto enough details where like I can understand it, and if that's the case, if my brain can understand what's going on with those details, it's usually pretty good for everyone else too.
Yeah, it works. It works very well. You're very good at explaining things. It makes me happy. Sometimes I literally will just wait and let you explain things because I just want to hear you talk because I'm like, thank you for info.
Yay. Okay, Neptune. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rosies. Let me check. Yeah. Let me take a look at what we have.
It's very funny. My best friend that I'm talking to, the funny story about her is that she's originally was my girlfriend's friend. They're still friends. But yeah. My girlfriend jokes about it. My girlfriend's like, damn you with your social skills, because we've become closer than my girlfriend is with her. And so my girlfriend's like, you know more about her than I do, and I've known her for like double the time. And I'm like, hey, just get good.
He needs the stalker to do it for him.
That's funny.
It's different skills socially.
Do you know about the laser thing?
Shoot the security camera.
So with the lasers here, when they pop up on the door, do you know you can roll through them and not get stopped?
How do you roll again?
It's you tap the button that runs on PC. I don't know what it is for you.
It's simple, really.
Because I have my little dash, which is this.
Yeah, it's the dash.
Oh, okay. It's not a roll for me. It's fling my arms out and pray.
Yeah, so I mean, probably because she can fly, right? So some of them have unique roll animations, but it's technically a roll. Thank you for the head pads. I had my first vocal training thing today with the practitioner.
How did that go?
It was all right. It was like the intake, so we didn't really get into much practice yet, but the next one's on Monday, so.
Well, best of luck with that.
I'm excited.
Like a definable like end goal that you have currently for it?
Not
like
exactly.
What you want out?
I mean, like, it's kind of the whole like transition thing. I'm trying to figure out exactly what that might be, what that might look like. So for me, I just like to make sure that I have all of the knowledge possible, so that way I can, kind of decide at that point.
Decide what works best for you, 100%. Yeah, I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, congrats. Everyone has their own way that they approach voicing and everything, and some people really care about voice training. I think it could be a beautiful thing because the voice is an instrument, and learning how your voice works, even if you don't end up fully using it, I think that's great. You know what I mean? We're back in the portal hole.
Yeah, we're in the portal hole. For me, I think though it's more just like
pierces the sky.
Not a huge change, just having more range would be nice.
More range, that makes sense. I think, I love seeing people figure out what works best for them in terms of their voice. For me personally, the reason we actually didn't finish voice training is because
Dustin, thanks
we
for the
were
follow.
really insecure for a while about a lot of how our voices sound, because some of us have like deeper sounding voices, right?
Yeah.
And then one of our friends at the time, we no longer speak to him because he ended up like, he works in like the Canadian oil industry, and he basically never has time to talk. But he's a lovely guy. Hope he's doing well. But basically, he sent us a clip of a woman. What is her name? Marisha Ray. And Marisha Ray from Critical Role is very famous for having a bit of a like deeper voice. And he told us, he's like even women with deep voices can still be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
and
I agree with that. I don't know that I'd want to modulate my pitch as much as like the other aspects. But yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah. And so for us, it's more about like, ironically, forcing us to live with what our voice sounded like made us feel better. But that's not the same for everyone. I'm not saying my experience is the end all be all. Like everyone has to just accept what their voice is. But for me, I think for all of us, it's kind of this thing of like we like the idea of essentially representing what deeper sounding women can be and like helping break that like idea. Like not all of us have to sound like Barbie girls to be femme.
Right.
Yeah.
There's someone that I watch, a streamer that I watch at night who does kind of like debate content, and her voice is on the deeper end. I would say that it's probably around the same pitch as mine, but like, I don't know, it's all the other stuff. There's like so many other things like resonance and intonation and like the way that you deliver words and your word choice and all of that other background info.
100%, yeah. It's like how in Japanese, it's the difference between using, I forget the name of the two, ore and what's the other one? Watashi, which are the two ways of formatting your speech, and I think it's ore is the more masculine way of speaking, essentially, and that's why a lot of gender benders will point out like the character is using ore. And so if you switch over to Watashi, it's viewed as much more feminine.
Interesting. Oh, wait, before we go, did you notice that we're looking at the moon?
Yeah, I did. We were looking out at it's very beautiful. But the moon looks like absolute booty. Like, my God.
Yeah, it definitely has had a better day. It's having a bad hair day, I think.
The gravity on Earth would be completely screwed if the Earth was like that. The moon.
Yeah. I think there's not so you know how like people say, oh, when a full moon, blah blah blah, all that stuff about full moons and how people act differently. Like there's some amount of like truth to that, because the moon is so big and the gravitational field probably changes the way that your blood circulates through your body, just even if it's very slightly. It definitely would be different.
It seems to me that
we are affected by factors that even we cannot understand sometimes.
Yeah. Although I don't know that that's connected to like the moon like phases as so much as it is like how close or far away it is.
too complicated.
Yeah. It might be more the gravity than like necessarily like anything else.
This area is kind of confusing, so just try and stick up here.
Yeah, I'm following you. But yeah, and so, but yeah, that's yeah, it's beautiful, the moon. But so that's why in the problem with a lot of like adaptations of gender bender mangas in like pure just English adaptations is they forget to include the differences in the dialect usage.
Oh, okay, I see. So there would be like characters that are supposed to come off as like more feminine that they voice in a very masculine way.
Yeah, and essentially a lot of the time just pure like what I call like when they just do pure adaptations, they just kind of try to switch it all to English and call it a day. But some fan translations will actually like keep like little asterisks and notes and tell you like, hey, this character is now using this dialect or this dialect, so you can actually figure out what the information was behind the original work.
The white dots, we're just going to shoot them when they pop up. There's an order that we have to go through this, I think.
Oop, I accidentally went to the wrong place.
Are you aware of shield gating in this yet?
You are not speaking words that I have not understood yet.
Okay, so this happens for every single Warframe, unless I think there might be a way to disable it that I'm not thinking of right now. But when you have your shield up, there's a period of time after it, like the shield gets depleted by damage, where you become invulnerable for like a short period of time.
Right.
So when we're going through stuff like this, where there's like a electrical laser or whatever, if you get hit by it and then you just stand around and wait for your shield to recharge a little bit, you won't take health damage. And you can, you can avoid, going down to traps like that. it's kind of, you might get the hang of it a little bit more later, but just an idea. It's a concept that you'll use in the future. Anyway, I'm gonna mark the spot here.
This tile set is gorgeous, but I do not know where to go.
It's this room specifically that's really annoying, because it's like there's like three levels on it, and it's all kind of looks the same. And then there's hidden passages on either side. It's just kind of silly. All right, down here for the last one.
It is very silly. But also a big source of humor in a lot of gender benders that is lost is character gets turned into woman, says something using ore, everyone laughs because you should have used you were using the wrong dialogue. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why a lot of jokes get lost.
The reservoir swells with tension.
It's not the exact same, but it's sort of like a woman walking up to you being like, I am the big man of the house,
Right, yeah. And I think another thing that gets lost in translation a lot from like Japanese humor is like puns are like a really big thing in Japanese humor from what I can tell.
Yes.
And,
100%.
it's not necessarily like that in English at all. People are just like, oh, pun, kind of cringe, but...
Which is sad for us.
Yeah, no, it really is. All right, so we did something that was kind of bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the guy that's been talking to us this whole time?
Yeah.
Well, he's not really a good guy. He's not really, like, on our side, as it turns out. He's kind of let it slip a couple times. He's called us betrayers.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and so we just kind of opened up some stuff that maybe we shouldn't have opened, but it's going to cause some problems for us. We're going to start seeing some people show up again.
So we basically made holes we shouldn't have made.
Correct. Yeah, that's exactly right.
So you could say that he was on a holy mission.
Well, yeah, yep. We were on a holy mission from Aladvi, from a little lad who likes berries and cream.
Yeah, the thing is he eats the berries. The creams come from somewhere else.
Right, exactly.
Berries, cream, and profit.
Profit plus growth. Profit.
There's a reason his chair looks so weird in his office, let's just say.
And so here we are now on the moon.
The moon. The faction is sentient. Oh, that's new.
Yep. Yeah, so the sentients are kind of interesting.
Toward the void control room.
They supposedly, when you fight them, they gain resistances to the damage type that you use. But like, I've never noticed that actually in the gameplay.
Could you repeat that one more time? Sorry.
So they're supposedly gaining resistance to the damage type that we can do, but like I don't know. It doesn't ever seem to do much for them.
Well, maybe it's just we killed too fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, probably.
Point the magic trick notice. But Tenno, you must be asking yourself, where is this heart, if not in my chest?
Where is this heart if not in my chest? That's an interesting line.
It is time.
What's gonna happen when I'm gonna join your club and become a ghoul? We watch movies sometimes.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining the void as a giant booty that's sitting on the moon.
So we just kind of hang out. The void is a booty sitting. Oh, kind of actually. A little bit.
Put it back in its rightful place.
Thanks for the rose. Appreciate you. So the void is it's all around us. Remember we were talking about the heart of Deimos and how it
I have a note on that.
Yeah, it was like it's really important for void energy.
Yeah, let me see. Heart of Deimos. There's my note. Heart of Deimos. The void energy allows us to control our Warframe. That's my note.
Yes. Okay. So the moon. So when we were destroying those different things in the last mission, it's kind of holding the moon inside the void. So there's like.
I didn't want to have to do this, but the collapse is imminent. If
Yeah.
the reservoir is to survive, we need to pull
You're
the
saying?
moon out of the void.
Lotus
Here,
is saying what
help me
I'm
disrupt
saying.
The void compasses to reorient the moon.
So we are in the void right now. We're in the void on the moon, and the moon is in the void, and now we're trying to take the moon out of the void and put it back to where it was in real space.
Oh, we gotta put the moon back through orientation class. Welcome to college. We're doing the welcome to college class kind of thing.
In the void. I will disconnect them from the central system to gain control. Supply them with power from your shields while I finish my task.
Nata, you trust this organ blood? You would chisel weapons from our bones.
Chisel weapons from our bones is hard as hell.
And they're not joking. Like we did that.
Oh, good for us. Yeah, Mommy Lotus put the moon in a little tiny void pocket, and now we're unzipping the pocket, and we shouldn't have unzipped the hot pocket. It was too hot to eat.
Perfect. That's a great explanation.
I love when my dumb explanations somehow are accurate.
One more step. Get to the pendula. Hurry.
They're right out of the microwave, so they're really hot. So we need to like not. We gotta be careful.
The noise you
We're trying to put it in our mouth before it's
and
cooled.
forever.
We little greedy.
Uh-oh, Hanhouse found me. Sorry I can't stick around to see how this all ends, but I've got to save my own skin.
Yes.
Forget our dear Lotus.
I got a message. I love when sometimes the words that come out of my mouth make sense.
These pendula keep
Yeah,
the
yeah.
moon stable in the void.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
this one's a little tricky right here. So
Security eye. Watch out.
so the eye, we're supposed to stand in a certain spot so that way the eye shoots these little pieces over here.
The security eye just
Yeah.
destroyed a pendula. Try and trick it into taking out the rest.
Yeah, it's like a timing thing. So if you could go on the other side of this, that would be great.
That's it. The
Perfect,
eye is
yeah.
taking out the pendula. Keep it up.
So when it's like firing its laser, you're gonna just jump as the laser passes by you. So it hits the thing that we're standing in front of, the little root of the tree. Are you excited for Soulframe? Yeah, I got access to the test. I played it a while back, and it isn't exactly for me at the moment, as far as I can tell. I haven't played it in the past like half a year though, so I have to give it another try again soon. So just as it's shooting the laser, just jump over. And if it's tricky, I can take care of this.
Last one.
But if you're standing on top of this, it's going to keep targeting you. So if it's tricky, you know, just move out of the way, and I'll stand here.
Understood. I just cast my shield ability and I was able to tank it.
Oh yeah, we're trying to not tank it. We're trying to jump over it. Perfect.
It's done. The moon is falling out of the void. Hold on. This will not.
So Moaz, the ocean would still be on Earth if the moon was gone. Is just what would end is the tidal cycles, and with the tidal cycles gone, that would lead to widespread destruction and eventually complete like chaos because everything is built on top of those tidal cycles. So I mean, like the ocean would be there, but like the motion of the ocean would be completely screwed. It would be so screwed.
Wait, devils from that hell?
Destruction. We could heal them.
Maybe they're meant to save us.
All right. Story stuff.
Nope.
How can you defend these devils, Margulis, after what they've done to you?
Is that Roth? No.
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. They won't hurt anyone. I just need more time.
Hush, my rotted love. I cannot protect you. Tomorrow you must remember.
No. It's not. It's the other dude. Okay, so one of the voice actors I got confused with because it sounds like one that was just recently added to the game, but that's not them. The new Folly gun?
You know, that's a really beautiful quote.
And
Love sees not with the eyes, but with the mind.
No, I'm not interested. Thank you, though. Well, what's in the
really
set?
Pretty.
I'd love to hear that. Oh, yay! Now we're gonna get picked up by our friend. We gotta make sure to thank the battle bus driver before we hot drop into Tomato Town.
All right.
Another job well executed.
Okay, cool. So now the moon is back in the origin system. We've taken it out of the void, which is good and bad, because there's stuff here that is kind of maybe we should have left it in the void, but we can't because also bad stuff is happening.
Yeah, basically, doomed if you don't, doomed if you do.
We were manipulated into getting it to a point now where we had to do the moon thing, but yeah, maybe if we didn't get manipulated, that it would have been best to leave it. At least that's my understanding of it.
Now we have to save the reservoir. I'm so glad that all of this is duo or more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is the first single person.
Oh, it is? Oh, dang.
Save the reservoir is the first one that's single person, which is like not bad though. I got to do most of this with you, right? I'm betting this is like the penultimate mission.
Yeah, this is like the end, I think.
Yeah. Which I'm just glad. I think as long as they don't make it where the whole thing has to be solo, I don't mind if 1 or 2 is solo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, heard.
If you get to do the most of it with your friends and they're like, for story cinematic reasons, we want this one piece to be solo, I'm like, okay, I can respect the artistic dev choice, you know? But if I had to do the whole thing solo, even the little, like, chore missions, and chore missions I don't mean derogatorily, but you mean...
No, they are. Like, that's kind of what every video game quest is I don't want to do this thing, so you go do it for me.
Yeah, exactly. And if the chore missions I could do with a friend, that I'm then fine if I have to do one of the like cinematic ones with you know, solo. Like that's fine by me. But what I was about to say is when she said love sees with the mind, not the eyes, I think that that's actually a really critical thing to learn as you get older. Like my girlfriend and I are very different, and most of our like ways that like the people we thought we'd end up with is completely different, right? But
yeah,
we love each other because of what we see internally, not because of what we see externally.
Yeah, that does make sense. I think that I don't know. It has a lot of implications for like the sexuality, romanticism dichotomy kind of thing. Like it's just they're intertwined, but they're also not the same at all. And one can affect the other one, and it's just I don't know. It's very complex, lots of shades of gray, which is nice. 100%. You know, why would we want to live in a world where there's like it's just always no nuance? It's no fun.
No, 100%. I mean that's why like a lot of people, especially because again, I think you and I are both familiar with this because we both live in a very queer understanding of the world. Like there's such a thing as like, oh, I'm connected to this person deeply romantically because that is how we see each other. That is what our love is based on. But like my partner or someone else's partner might be like, but they also have this friend that they do kink things with because we do not connect on that level, but they still have that outlet, right? Like there's a separation of not everyone has to. I think one of the important things that, like, even if you're in a monogamous relationship, that you have to figure out is that you can't do everything, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't be everything for my partner, and that's a-okay. And if you want to find ways to maybe find other avenues, that's fine. But also, if you want to just acknowledge that reality and move forward, that's also fine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah. I'm poly, so I've had to think a lot about that stuff.
I I'm not in a poly relationship at the moment, but I am as well.
Yeah.
So that's relatable. Anyway, this room is really tall. Like, you got up really high without having to.
Yeah,
without
I'm trying
getting
to figure out how to
reset.
get to the marker, because when I go through here, it moves the marker out there, but the marker.
This room is gigantic. So yeah, you'll go. You don't want to follow the clip is wrong. So you'll keep going through. As you go to the main floor, it should be easier. Because it's changing the map around a little bit as you're moving around.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. But yeah. Let me... scoopity.
Okay, yeah, that's an accurate place for that.
Armor stripping. He can't even move. Poor guy. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay, so I do have to go down that way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these markers are a little...
Yeah, really quick. Can you look in to your right?
The wall.
Yeah, okay. Cool, thanks. So you're going to go up the stairs, and then you're going to keep following around to the right. So don't go to the thing.
Oh, I didn't know you could stand in these big breaches.
Yep.
That was not as intuitive, but that is a-okay. It's cool, though. It's cool, but not intuitive. I will sometimes allow for when developers make something cool, even if it's not intuitive, because I'm like, hey, maybe I didn't get it, but that's still a cool idea, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so I think if you were to go directly to the other side, that might be where you're supposed to go. It keeps flipping the marker around, but I'm pretty sure it's just on the other side of that room.
Yeah. This marker is moving around more than the goalpost during corporate meetings.
Yes, perfect.
Whee! Oops. Sorry, Jade. Wait, this looks promising. The number is going down. The number is going down.
Okay,
Mission
yeah,
control.
this is perfect. This is yep. This is the right way.
Mission control. The marker was being fuddly, but now we've made progress. Mission control.
Yeah, this one, it has a secret underground area, apparently.
Yeah, the map's like, ooh woo, I'm hiding the underground area from you, and it's like, please just tell me where it is.
Just give me a better marker, please. Like, I don't want to do all of this guesswork.
I'm just imagining the map for this area being a tsundere, and it's like, you just have to figure it out. And you're like,
yeah. The marker issue is kind of just sometimes it'll pop up in like random missions, but in this tile set specifically, it's not great.
Yeah.
But to be honest, this is not even the worst tile set. The worst tile set you haven't seen yet, and it's real bad. Pretty much everyone's like, yeah, if the least amount of time I can spend on this map, the best. Just don't want to be there. It's a tiny, cramped asteroid where everything has like multiple pathways, but only one of the pathways is correct, and you get turned around all the time. It's a whole hassle.
It sounds like a hassle. Also, I'm having to navigate using the minimap for this one because usually I don't like having the minimap up all the time because it makes it harder to play the game for me mentally. But
Yeah.
this time I'm sort of like, I need to have a rough idea because... Oh, wait.
I'm pretty sure you've made it through all of the complicated
Transparent.
rooms now.
Huh. Your Orokin are so perfect. They're doing some like little lore drippies.
Yeah. As a reminder, the Orokin are they're basically humans, right? The Orokin society is the entirety of all of the humans that existed while the Orokin Empire was there. But the Orokin and the Corpus are the same species. I say that weirdly because you usually don't call humans like a species, the same species.
Yeah. Wait,
but Grineer are not. Grineer are like fabricated people.
Got it. I'm going to point out something I just found interesting from one of the lines. They said the golem controlled by the devil mind. It's a very interesting particular line. Because the original golem myth actually is a Jewish story, and it's a very interesting one.
I don't know too much about it, to be honest. I just know that it is a Jewish folklore.
Yeah, the original golem is essentially the prophecy written on paper, put in the golem. It's a whole thing. It's very fascinating. Okay. I like the lines that they have in this game. Like the earlier game lines were a little bit more just standard sci-fi, but these have had a lot more like weight behind the words. Like someone's taking time to really ponder.
This was the first one that like really changes the way that the game kind of works. Right? Before it was like, oh, there's some bad guys, we have to take them out. Now it's like, hey, there's like a lot of really important things that are happening, and you're in the center of it. It's not just those guys are bad, so we need
the angelic chimes. That's almost identical to the jade sounds, and they also played a church bell when that was first coming up.
Mm-hmm. Who could this be?
I love this type of music. So pretty. The golem with the devil's mind. This must be us.
Dream of what you are, but of what you want to be.
That's also an ominous line. Not of what you are, but what you want to be. That is the most hell line I've ever heard.
And now, where's our perspective?
Right. We are now the devil's mind, trying to get back to our golem. Also, I love the soft glow of Jade's belly from here. It adds even more like weight to the scene. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the birth of our character, trying to get back to this character as well. It's very pretty. The posing here also is very reminiscent of what is the name of it? There's a famous Italian painting, a statue of the Mary Magdalene holding Jesus Christ.
Oh,
actually.
yeah. Uh-oh.
Hesitation, but remember your despair. This is a revelation. This is to make it end.
The stalker in their suit is very similar as well.
My fragments will finish this.
All right.
Operator, you're awake now, but you're more
Operator.
Operator.
Ship now.
So basically, again, in case anyone doesn't know, this might be obvious to some people. Oh. There we go. There's a difference between the Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene. And
Yeah.
some of the portraits of Mary Magdalene holding Jesus is after Jesus was resurrected from the after dying on the cross.
Yeah.
And so the current pose that the character is being held in is, while it might seem more reminiscent of the bridal carry is a little different. This is more reminiscent of how Italian Renaissance painters represented Mary Magdalene holding Jesus post his resurrection.
That's really interesting. Actually, yeah, there is an open world section. Yes,
the theming that I'm currently picking up
three
of sort of, again, the line of the devil's mind within the golem is sort of like we are the one carrying the holy person, essentially. That the operator is the divine figure here, if that makes sense. And even the way that we cast our powers with just one hand out is very similar to the imagery for miracles as well.
Yeah. Also, I don't know that you noticed this, but the hand that's wrapped around the back there,
it's powering us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Sorry, I know a lot about like religious imagery. That's a big thing that I've actually studied.
Yeah, I don't know that I think that the comparison is really apt necessarily. I think that it's, it's like it's not that far off, but we're not supposed to be like Space Jesus. We're supposed to be something else.
Yeah, I think that we're not necessarily Space Jesus. What I think is that there is, how do I explain this? I don't think the game is indicating us as Space Jesus, but I think it's using iconography from religious imagery to indicate a deific relationship between this character and our Warframe. That there is some type of like holiness, not necessarily the same level of Jesus, but like this operator for our Warframe is some form of deity, right? It's giving it that like weight, essentially.
If we were keeping it in the like Christian mythos, I would say that the operator is more supposed to be like the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, that would make sense.
This one's kind of just avoid the red. Do your best to like move out of the way as you can.
I'm doing my best, but wow, we are slow.
Yeah.
Oh, they're very wide projectiles.
Oh, Jess says you can shoot the beams.
Thank you, Jess. He saved me from this. But yeah, no, I would say we are more close. We're less Space Jesus in this game, because certain games you are Space Jesus. We're more, as you're saying, the Holy Spirit energy, the more unquantifiable part. If you were to use that language.
Yeah. You're just trying to get past them, so don't worry too much about stopping the beams, except getting past. Oh, you're already there. I'm watching with a little bit of a delay.
Oh, we have to do the beams again?
Yeah.
Yippee! Also, a lot of people are like, why is it important to like understand religious iconography? I'm not even talking just within a Judo-Christian narrative. It's in general, understanding different religions at some base level will help you understand a large amount of art and a large amount of
true
storylines. It's like a cheat sheet, essentially. That's the best way I can explain it. You don't necessarily need to believe in it. You could just be like, oh, now I actually understand where some of these things come from.
Mm-hmm.
Like the use of church bells during that scene and the angelic music, which ties into like the Gregorian chant period. It's all very interesting. Yeah. I like how he's just standing there menacingly throwing red beams at us, and you're like, you can do more than that, my guy.
You have a big sword in your hand. Do you think that maybe you'd want to use that, like, instead of the beams? Like,
he's afraid that for you to judge the size of his sword.
Yeah.
I also think they did a really good job for the operator.
Expo, thank you for the rose.
Be able to customize the operator. I don't know, but they did a very good job of they made the operator look very genderless. so that way you don't feel tied to a particular vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Uh-oh, watch out.
Oh, poor Jade. Jade's never meant to be in this scene, I think. So the stalker would not usually do that, right?
Well, no. Although this is kind of narratively, this would be like an exception, I think, probably to his typical rule.
Yeah. Got it.
Thank you for the Heart Me Expo. Appreciate you. Ooh.
The Warframe's operating on some level by itself. The golem is awakening. I'm sorry, the pose with the hands up, it looks like one of those meme images, right?
Oh,
you know
no.
what I mean? Like, oh, flashbang.
Yeah, yeah. Got cornered in a room. Folly closed the door. Placed a death laser. Oh, no. So...
Oh, this Mommy Lotus for the first time?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love that she has a full spacesuit except for her cleavage. She's like, I don't need armor there.
Boob windows are great. I like it. Well, I mean, her face is exposed, part of it anyway.
Yeah, but it's funny that those are the only places. It's like, I need a boob window and a face hole, and otherwise I'm good. Again, the angelic sounds is just gorgeous. That's actually part of the reason I like playing Jade. I also, interesting thing that Lotus calls us her child. The war without and the war within. Interesting. Now we get to do full clothing.
Yep.
Wow. And of course, there's some with platinum.
Yeah, all of the accessories are gonna have plat, or based on plat. You can
the autism.
You can get some stuff that's like the clothing you can get from some of the areas and build it, but
yeah, I'm just looking through all of it right now. But yeah, Xeno helmet. I'm just enjoying getting some of the vibes.
While you do yours, I'm gonna work on the look of mine.
Yeah, Lotus did kind of adopt us.
Another hotfix.
I like the goth sleeves set. That's fun. Like, the goth sleeves is cool. Because you got the sleeves. I'm so far noticing the goth set, I think, is speaking to me the most. Yeah, the, like, chainmail vibe. Oh, that is pretty. Yeah, I think that's the one I like the most, but I don't know if I'm going to necessarily use plat on it right now, but it is very pretty.
The Shadowgrapher hotfix number 2 is coming in 3 minutes. A plentiful pile of changes coming to Folly's hunt missions. Damaged Folly enough to make her briefly retreat, much like how my ex-wife lobs insults at me that made me retreat for good. Relatable? That's the hotfix text. And also, congratulations, you finished the tutorial.
Thank you. Also, I found what my favorite clothing set is. I don't know if I'll spend the money on it, but it's the goth set. It's so cool. That's my favorite.
Yep. Yeah, the goth set is really nice. I don't like this Signa anymore.
Yeah, it's a very like paladin energy that I think is really cool.
I can't take credit for the congratulations. That was Jess, but I wanted to read it out to you because yeah.
Is that basically, yes, you did the tutorial?
Well, sort of. I mean, there's a little bit more, I would say, tutorial, kind of. In terms of, like, gameplay stuff, you still have a little bit to learn for how to use the guy in certain ways, in missions and stuff like that. In undisclosed ways that you'll be using them. The guy, gal, whichever gender you pick.
Got it.
And also, because they do a face blend, you can also mix between female and male aligned faces.
Is that what the secondary face is?
Yeah, so you have the two faces, and then face blend, you can pick which one. The first one, the primary one, is going to be the skin tone. So if you want a specific skin tone that the other one has already, you can select that one. You can also change your complexion and skin tone, I think, as well. I'm pretty sure that's just completely unlocked from the start. But there are some skin tones that you don't have yet that are non-human skin tones.
Got it.
I kind of want to change this. I'm going to change it to my VTuber one.
It's not changing the color right now, but that's fine. Let's see.
With the blue looks kind of nice. And then the eye glow here. I wish that the eye glow was less in the pupil. This one's a little bit nicer. Because it's not so much of a dot.
That's a double click. All right. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Visage ink. Wait, can we have scars and visage ink? It's really annoying we don't have access to the full colors. I mean, they have to monetize the game. I don't want to I agree with you, but at the same time, I don't know, doesn't really bother me all that much. Because a lot of it's linked to holidays too, so if you are just playing the game actively, over the course of a year, you'll have a good amount of colors unlocked.
Yeah.
I wish you had multiple visage ink slots.
I like how many different skin tones they have. They did a decent job having a variety.
Yeah.
This is actually what's closest to my actual skin tone IRL. I'm more of an olive.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I've been profiled before by police as Latino, even though I don't know if I am. What I mean by that, it's uncertain who my parents are.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Is this just the inner corners?
But, I've looked enough a certain way that cops have tried to use that against me, essentially. That's what
yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Those jerks. Those losers.
Yeah. I don't usually curse when I'm feeling femme, but fuck the pigs.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Big ACAB over here.
Yeah, ACAB. I've actually been, not to get too much into it, but I've actually been profiled actually quite a few times in my life, actually.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I learned at a young age to treat cops as not friendly.
Yeah, well, they're not. You know?
No, they're not. I just want to see what iGlow adds. Interesting. I like that.
I wish I could get rid of the
makeup.
like the lighter
This is very
colors.
interesting.
You don't see the heart as much.
It's funny because I grew up, as I've mentioned before, like in a more conservative household and everything. So I was actually taught to like a more of like a how do I put it? My dad had a very libertarian idea of things, so he didn't like police, but more because he just thought they didn't deserve to have any money. Which, like, actually, I agree.
Hey, fair. You know, like we can't hate. That's solid. On board with that.
Yeah, but he still had sort of a thing of like, oh, but they're sort of necessary and certain blah blah blah. But then as I've grown up and dealt with certain things, I'm sort of and read a lot and learned more about the world. I've gotten to a point where I'm like, nah, we don't need these guys at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what. I mean, honestly, their whole job is show up after the bad thing happens and then, you know, take notes. Like, it's not even really like they're doing anything to stop the bad stuff. And if you look at clearance rates, they don't even actually catch people. Like, their clearance rates are so bad.
Yeah, no, it is horrendous. That's why, like, when we focus more on like harm reduction and stuff, or like
restorative justice,
exactly. Yeah, then that's how we can actually build a more fair and equal world than what we currently have. I don't think some people are ready for that yet, but I think one day we will be, and when we are, that will be wonderful.
It really will. Yeah.
I'm just fiddling around right now.
So am I. Oh, okay. I see it
there's
now.
no rush to finish the fiddling.
Nope, no rush.
I'm very tempted to get the goth set. I will be fully honest.
I wish that the makeup looks were a little bit better.
I agree.
Ooh, I like this now that we've done a little bit of the customization. This white...
I actually have very thick eyebrows, so I actually like having the character have thicker eyebrows, too. Alright, let's see if I want to mess with the hair color at all. Nah, I actually like the default hair color for this haircut. It just looks good. Oh, you can pick voice. I like that they didn't gender them. They're just different names of like birds and stuff. That's pretty. That's very inclusive.
I am too young to die.
A normal kid with a normal life. Whatever the answer is.
When I think of the things I used to be afraid of, I almost feel sorry for them. Too old to cry, and when I think of the things I
like Falcon.
Oh.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Raven is the voice actor that's in Cyberpunk for the female main character.
I think I'm good on facial accessories. Ear accessories, I think the only thing I would ever possibly add is autism headphones.
Real. Where's the attachments?
Well, Moaz, from what I've learned about Warframe, half of Warframe is not playing the game, just doing the fashion. So you're doing fine.
Oh, this signal looks amazing.
I finished most of how I want my operator to look. Now I'm just trying to fight the temptation to get the goth set. I have 290 plat, and if I got the entire goth set, how much is that? That's 40, 30, 70, 100.
It should be, if you click on it, you should be able to get the whole like outfit as a set. It would be cheaper that way too.
I
Yeah.
I thought I was.
Do you think it's worth the plat or nah?
A lot of people really like it.
This is who you really are.
Up to you. And there's always ways to earn plat later if you need to.
Like any other.
Okay.
What do you remember?
Although at first I don't know that it's going to be really super noticeable.
The soft lines of a hand. Mother's.
I think I cooked on how my operator looks.
Stars, waiting to jump to Tau. She was afraid.
Memories from your time aboard the Zeramin 10-0 before
Much
the
better.
void jump accident. It was years before the ship was recovered. It was drifting dead in space. All her crew gone, except the children.
I didn't want to live anymore. Guilty that I was alive.
Damn.
But we could do things.
This game was written by people who've gone through some stuff.
Maybe there was a reason.
Yeah, for real.
You were so brave, but the Orokin were afraid of you. The void had changed you, and you couldn't control it. No one could. They were about to destroy the orphans of 10-0, but Margulis, she loved you. She found a way.
I just closed it, but I needed to reopen the game.
We couldn't help it. The outbursts. We hurt her.
The outbursts.
blinded her. But even then, she never abandoned us. In the dream, we found peace. And she sang to us in that cold dark.
The Orokin murdered Margulis, used her work to create transference. Your mind projected into a surrogate strong enough to withstand your power. It felt like waking up, but it was just a lucid second dream.
Mm-hmm.
Consciousness projection into something that could actually contain how much we can do.
Yep.
It was a shadow underneath what we did. Sensation of being a victim, of being helpless. I took up the sword to protect those in need.
And so you became Tenno, serving the Orokin, but bound by honor. As the Tenno grew, they founded great schools, the Tenno ways. Do you see yours?
Oh, interesting. I got to do some reading. But yeah, Moaz, some people struggle a lot with customization, even outside of games. For me,
Yeah.
I'm not one who usually does. I kind of make quick decisions, but it's just I have to get through all the menus. But yeah, I've actually had the same wallpaper for my phone for over a decade.
Oh, same here.
And then a friend of mine made a picture of Samus from Samus Aran and Daisy kissing, and I'm like, that's gotta be my wallpaper now.
Nice.
Yeah. I like the Vazarin so far.
Vazarin?
Vazarin.
The ones that people use the most, and if you've been struggling with energy, Zeneric is really good. And then also Madurai is really good for some stuff. Vazarin is useful when you're playing in teams. But yeah.
I like that one because also the lore of it. They tried to counter that enemy move with the opponent's attacks in order to nullify them. The idea of constant awareness and everything, that makes a lot of sense to me.
My ghouls!
Caden, thanks for the follow.
That or the Uniaro. I also like the idea of endless endurance.
Yeah.
Those are the two that I'm stuck on.
Between the two of them, Vazarin is a little bit more useful, I think.
Okay.
Uneru is, or whatever, Unaru. It's a little bit more focused on your own utility than it is to do team utility. But both of them are good.
Wave Why?
Cool. I realized when I said Unore, I actually said it the way you would with for pronunciation that's common in Japanese. I don't think that's actually how it's said.
I don't know how it's. I'll be honest. I don't know nothing. I don't know poop about butts. Okay.
I know quite a bit about certain Japanese pronunciation. Not a lot. I don't speak Japanese, but it's just something I find fascinating.
Are you ready, Tenno?
I need to think through it again.
I know. Forgive me. This is who you really are, a Tenno. More than human, but once a child like any other. What do you remember?
Oh, I accidentally clicked the button to make it go over again. Okay. Whoopsies. You whoopsies. That's if you want to change your choices. I didn't know that there was. Okay. I gotta just. Yeet. Whoops. Sorry, chat. We have to rewatch it. I thought it was a dialogue choice. I didn't realize it was a restart the whole thing.
Yeah, when you're done with all of that, just let me know when you've restarted your game.
Gotcha.
The fastest way to locate Pazul's archons is to upload me to Narmer's systems. I shall be strong where he was not.
Inky walls will no longer do damage. They're doing a lot of patches for this mission, huh?
Yeah. It's pretty typical. There's a thing, I don't want to be like uncharitable, right? It's always good when they find a problem and then fix it. And I don't want to like take away from that. But I've seen a lot of people hypothesize that their design strategy is to like intentionally deliver something a little bit messed up so that way they can fix it after a bunch of people complain, which increases trust for the dev team.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know that I like 100% think that that's the case, but
my opinion is that a dev environment is a very closed off environment a lot of times, and when you create content within a dev environment, it often is not fully tested, basically, because fundamentally the dev cycle doesn't allow for always enough outside input to patch issues. And so I think what DE does is they recognize that they're limited in how much they can do, and so when they release content, they know that the community is going to probably figure out stuff that to them was just fine when they were testing it, you know? And then they just got to adjust to that. Because some studios don't. Like, you know, like when Overwatch released Brigida for the first time back when the game was first around, right? They didn't fix it for over a year because they're like, this is how we tested in the dev environment. It made sense to us. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Like, it feels like DE is like recognizes that their dev environment is limited. So they're essentially like, here is what worked for us. Please tell us how bad it is. And then people go, this part, this part, this part, this part. And they're like, okay, we will go back and fix it now.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. It's like if I served you a meal at a restaurant for the first time and I'd never opened the restaurant before. And I was like, this tastes delicious to me. And you're like, to my taste buds, this is not, this is undersalted. And then I'm like, well,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. And then also, even if it is what I said, like, that's really not totally a bad thing necessarily. I mean, it's slightly, like, if it was that is slightly manipulative, but in the end result is positive, right?
Yeah, exactly. I tend to be more charitable when it comes to developers because I think that very often I know a lot of, like, not saying youth in particular, but I'm saying a lot of people tend to look at, like, how are they trying to hide certain things or how is this being done to, like, blah, 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 right? And I often see it as, how do I put it? I like to try and remember that they are also within a smaller environment that might give them more difficulty sometimes. And so I'm more willing to extend that trust that maybe they're not trying to screw us over or manipulate us. And you know, if that is the case, then like, well, hey, at least we, I don't know. I like putting a little bit of belief in people because it just makes me feel better.
I mean, like, also the whole, like, thinking that there's, you know, some intentionally nefarious thing. Also, like, that's assuming that they can, like, it's possible to be right 100% of the time, you know? Like, that they're choosing to not do it correctly.
Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing. Is like, I feel like most people would not want to make something bad. Most people would care to try. And so I trust that the devs at most game studios are at least trying, even if it is not the way it should be.
Right.
That's at least how I approach it. Because I think that people deserve to be given trust. Mm-hmm. Also, I'm doing my final operator thing. I am stuck between one of two options. Either the goth set, which feels very like safe, or the other set that's really speaking to me is the Chimerist set.
The Chimerist, I'm pretty sure you can build that one with blueprints.
Oh, I just think I love the way that I think the Chimerist actually speaks more to how I design this operator.
I have the Archon's trail.
Because I wouldn't be upset to get the Chimerist stuff, but if you think I should, if it's farmable, then I'm fine with, like, if you make a note or I make a note and then I try and remember to do it over time.
Yeah, I mean, let me just double check, but if you want to do it now for having, you know, a cool looking character, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. You check, and then based on that, I can make a final call pretty easily.
What was the set that you were saying? There's
Chimerist.
CHY?
Yeah, Chimerist.
Okay.
I have to reboot my game.
Yes. Oh no, it's from the market only.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a set. If you get the set, it's 30 flat less than normal at 130.
Okay, how do I see the sets? Because all it's showing me is the individual pieces.
Let me double check.
Yeah, do I have to go like to the marketplace at the front of the ship kind of vibe?
You should be able to get to it from the appearance tab, and then you click. Okay, yeah. So you double click the item that you're looking at.
Double click.
Or like get into the thing, and then it will show the purchase screen. And then in that purchase screen at the bottom of the text that's on there, it'll give you the collection that it's part of.
The Chimerist collection.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks good as the full thing. It doesn't it? This look pretty sick. I want Chad. What do you think for a punk character? I think this fits really well.
For punk, have you tried the Oh, what's the other one? Oh shoot, I'm missing it. I forgot. There's one that's like the grunge set.
Grunge. Yeah, the grunge set is punk, but how do I explain it? It's like human punk.
Right.
So like if I pick the grunge might be like I'm trying to figure out how to think. The grunge set, in my opinion, would make the character more human. The camera set makes it more sci-fi. So the question is more human or more sci-fi. I'm going to get choice paralysis. So I would rather someone let me know which one they think I should go for, either full grunge or Chemist. I think grunge is more funny because it's sort of like just an average looking person just shows up for a Space Wars, while Chemist is more funny for just the sci-fi vibes. I don't know.
I would go for a Chemist. I see it less in the game, so you'll be a little bit more, have a little bit more of a unique look too.
Messages have arrived in your inbox.
So I got a weapon. Broken War. Okay, let me real quick get the camera set because I'm finishing the thought. Also, is the Broken War any good?
Yeah, it's one of the better weapons of the game.
As a weapon. Because I just got it.
Yeah, so it's a sword. You know when in that cutscene where he broke the sword in half as Jade?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the part that you broke off.
Is it like a decent weapon?
It's really, really good.
Okay, I'll give it a try then. I haven't tried to do melee in forever.
Yeah, all of the quest weapons are really good.
Nice, that's good to know. Okay, so let's first equip all of that.
Uncompromising.
I always make my weapons the trans colors. You gotta.
Yeah, it's very necessary.
Exactly. Make sure that everyone knows exactly what's going on.
All right, cool. I kind of like these little packs here.
Let me go back to the back of the ship. Let's see, what time is it? It's 1.
We've been going for about 2 hours at least. Yeah.
I'm thinking what I do is if we get the camera set, then we do a shorter break because it's not my med time yet. But we can do like a short break and just like, move our bodies a little bit, and then we get back to it.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, and I actually do not know why I called this now, but it probably was something you brought up a while ago. But anti-DVT break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why I call it that. But I'm betting it's something you said.
Oh yeah, we were talking about deep vein thrombosis, about moving around, and how it's important to prevent that. Ooh, the cherub set is really nice. I don't know that I want to change it from like gray. Maybe adding a little bit of color.
That's where it's from. Also,
yeah.
can you? Oh, I can change the color of the uniform. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can change all the colors of just about everything.
All right.
Some things you can't, but for the most part, yeah, you're pretty open to having different colors on things.
What do you think of my overall operator vibe?
I'll have to, let me pull it up. Let me see.
I'm almost done with the final energy I'm going for.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm going for kind of a kind of like goth punk energy.
Nice. Yeah, it's looking really good.
Thank you. I'm finding if I mix certain colors in with the second emissive, it makes it... Oh, there we go. That looks good.
Yeah, that's looking great.
Yep, I think that's the final look. Look at that. I wanted to go for like a deep, sickening, like toxic purple look. Like my Warframe is a much brighter pink, and then my operator is like a much more darker, somber color scheme. Kind of fits within like lore as well. Also, I got a bunch of endo for completing the quests. I almost have everything for the Pluto Junction.
Yep. Okay, so Pluto Junction is the next thing. And then after you're done with Pluto Junction, you'll be able to do the next quest called The War Within.
Hell yeah. The things I have left for Pluto Junction before I finish, I'm finishing up like some minor tasks before I take my break, so that way when we get back, we can just get right into it, is defeat the Hyena Pack and play the same invasion mission 3 times in support of a single faction. But let me use my endo for some upgrades, and then I will do my break. Because I got my double endo drop for the...
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, sounds good. Oh, this is the lining color. I didn't know I could change this.
I almost have every single Warframe mod upgraded to the highest level.
Nice. That's great. I left your stream up on my PC yesterday, and I caught just a little touch of you were working on your build, I think, when I passed by.
Yeah.
Do you want to link it so I can take a look at what you got now?
Sure.
It's probably super busted OP, I know, but...
How do I do the linking again?
So linking is going to be when you're looking at your mods. It's in the top right corner. It looks like a circle, or it looks like a chain link. It's next to one that's has a circle and 2 squares.
I see. And then I forget how to send it.
So once you click the button, it'll open the chat, and then you just send it to me in the chat. Endo Farm?
There. I put
Endo
mod
Farms are...
I put in the chat.
All right, taking a look now. Did you send it? I don't see it here yet.
I think it went into general chat. Let me... Oh god, the chat is a little hard on here.
Oh, you know what it is? We're not in a group. Did you restart your game?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me send it over, and then it'll pop up.
And then I can resend. I think I'll probably have to resend it because it went into the general chat.
Yeah. Endo Farms, you can do a couple different options. Arbitrations are the best one right now.
I like doing small housekeeping before I go on a break, because then I know that I can, like, after break, just get right back to the gaming, if that makes sense. Like, it's helpful for my brain to be like, oh, now I'm done.
That, and if you forget anything, you've already, like, taken care of all the small tasks that are the easiest to forget.
Exactly. That's exactly it. It's kind of giving me an easier time. Let me make sure on console the sending feature is a little funky,
a little tricky.
Yeah.
You know what?
Exactly.
Why don't I'll pull up your stream again.
I got it to work. It's like it wants you to finish sending a message, but also like not send it's a little weird.
I'm taking a look now. All right, so I like how you have Aviator on there. Nice.
Thank you.
Let's see what else. Streamline's good, continuity's good, equilibrium is great. Nice.
That was a Jess one. Jess recommended equilibrium.
Pretty solid, yeah.
Yeah. And I have everything fully upgraded except for redirection and equilibrium. Everything else is full. Yep. And then you want to see my pistol build right now? This one I'm still working on. I don't think it's great yet. This is the pistol build.
All right. This is the pistol build. Ooh. Got magnetic and radiation. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see. Part of it is you just don't have a lot of mods yet, but yeah, that's looking really good.
Hell yeah. And then I'll show you my bow staff real quick since we're looking at both of these. I'll swap off of this one for now just because the bow staff's the one I actually worked on a build. Though it unequipped my...
Your stance?
Yeah, it unequipped my stance for
that
some
happens
reason.
to me too sometimes. I don't know what it is. I think it might be the one that you have, the gold one on the leftmost part of your mod list.
Falling branch. There we go. This is the build I had so far for it.
Cool. This one's pretty good too. Although blast on a melee is kind of an interesting choice.
Blast.
Yeah. So the way that you order your mods will give different options for like combinations of the elements. I'd probably switch Shocking Touch and Molten Impact, just like the place in the order.
Oh.
So like just swap them so that way they're the other side of each other.
All right.
And that's going to give magnetic heat. Heat is really good, like we talked before.
Should I add... I could add Fever Strike for Toxin.
I probably wouldn't add more. Although, wait, Vital Radiation's pretty good too. I'd probably replace Shocking Touch with the Toxin one.
Okay. And then, which one did you say that could be switched out?
That's looking good now.
Do I need to swap out Spike Grenier or just leave that for now?
You can leave it. It's not really going to help all the time, but if you're fighting Grenier, you can. Yeah.
And then I'll swap back to the
What am I
sword
eating?
for now and see if I like it.
Chicken nuggets.
All right. I think we've done.
Sorry,
all
am I chewing into the mic? My bad.
So I think we are good now to do Le Break. We made our operator look good. We got all our build kind of fixed up a bit. We've done the quest, which I think that was a really good quest. I actually want to talk more about what I thought about it once I've had a second to go to the restroom and Le Ponder.
Yeah. All right.
And then are you going to also take a break? So like I just switch over to BRB screen, or are you going to still hang out and just talk?
I'll probably get up and then walk around a little bit. Yeah.
All right. I'll go to BRB then. This is a short break chat. So I'm not going to be like gone for a super long time. FYI. It's more just like, got to stretch, refill my water, that type of thing. So yeah, we should be back in business in just a little bit. All right.
All righty. I'll see you when you get back.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, bye-bye. I'll be right back, too. Oh, Kathy's hat is still in there. What the heck? All right, I'm back. I don't know if you are, but opening the mic to say that. Chat, how's the microphone sounding? Is it sounding all right? I think I'm gonna get a. It sounds good. I think I'm gonna the same. So Discord has like a partnership. I'm pretty sure it's either Discord or it's Zoom or something. They have like a partnership with this one type of noise suppression software that's really, really good because it gets all of that data, right, from all of these people who are doing voice calls. It's called Crisp. You might have seen it before. I think I might subscribe to that and get another type because it's like better than the OBS native. Hi.
Hello. Hi, hello. Let me real quick. I got to do that VTuber thing of like, someone sent me an important message, and sadly, you know, in the VTuber world, 99% of things are time.
Very real.
I as I said, before I go on break, I like to try and get any small tasks done in game so I don't forget. And then after break, I do a quick check to see if there's if there's anything I need to like answer or take care of. And then after that, I can just go straight back to focusing on what I enjoy and not have to worry about it for a while.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, the voice isolation and Crisp is the same thing.
I'm very efficient. I also got myself a snack. I have some chips, so apologies if there's crunching sounds.
No worries. I don't mind crunching a little bit. I know that some people have misophonia, and I feel like probably I have some amount of that. I think that most everyone does have some amount of it. But for me, it's just it's like, how do I explain it? You know how like when you have a bubble in your lip and it like pops and it makes that noise? That's the noise. Yep. That's the only noise that really gets me.
I see. That makes sense. I liked that quest a lot.
Oh yeah. Second Dream.
The Second Dream.
Yeah, general impressions. I'd love to hear them.
I think that if you just take it as like a sci-fi quest, it's cool, but there's probably some stuff that you're like not catching. But if you have the lens, I think, of like either religious imagery or folktale or whatever, it adds a lot more because you're like able to pick up on some of the like things that they're like trying to tell you, but they're not directly telling you, if that makes sense. Like, yes. I think there's a lot of very interesting thought processes around consciousness. There's also this sort of deific aspects to the operator, not necessarily that we're space Jesus like we were discussing, but more just like we're kind of like this weirdly powerful, slightly holy thing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
about that, what I think is really interesting about where it's going to go after this, without giving details about, you know, like, so we have this idea of like, you know, you've gotten the impression of like power and like sort of responsibility of the use of power, and you know how exactly, like, how are we all interlinked and how is this thing connecting us? Because there's obviously a connection between whatever latent power you have as your operator, and it's like somehow controlling your Warframe. After this, they kind of just like in fantasy, like they kind of like, hey, guess what? This is something you can do. But now let's like explore like all of the morality around it and like what this would do to someone, and you know how it would change you and your perception of yourself and things like that.
To help us.
Yeah. So that's kind of the direction that we're going to be moving towards. So.
Yeah, and also it feels sort of like, how do I put it?
Thanks for the
This
rose
might
and the
just
go
be me
popular.
because of my
Appreciate
own
it.
experience, but what it reminds me of. Thank you for the hydrate, Sage. Appreciate it deeply. I'm going to take a little sip. Right mid thought, perfect timing. I think there's also an interesting discussion within that of, how do I put it? I'm being very thoughtful of how I say things. I think that there's also an element of others weaponizing a deific
I'm
figure,
shaking it out.
right? Like, we are this figure that is potentially really powerful and everything, and there's people who are weaponizing that for their own use, which I think ties really well into like dogma and doctrine and things like that.
Yeah, you're weaponizing it, and there's some amount of it's kind of exploring a little ways of manipulation, because as we can tell, like, we're supposed to know stuff. Like, people know us, like they know all about us for some reason, but like we don't know anything about what's going on. And so because of that sort of lack, this naivety, or whatever you want to call it, naivete, right? They're taking advantage of that knowingly and like without remorse. So, obviously, like, there's something that happened that's causing people to like see us as like somewhere between a tool and like a dog, in a way.
I think it's you're saying, sorry.
Yeah, like another way, just going to just expand on that, like a force, but like you as the person isn't really important in any of it.
Yep, I was about to say that it's a concept that's been talked about before, which is the weaponization of white Jesus, which is basically like, if we actually go back to what Jesus said, if we actually look at who Jesus was, he was a brown Middle Eastern man who talked a lot like a communist. But then you look at American white Jesus, right? The image that we have in our churches, the images we have on our walls, it's a very different person, right? It's like the separation of the context, right? And it feels like as the operator, we have been removed from our own context, and so people are using us as sort of that, like, they're using that fact to essentially weaponize our imagery in a way that we don't even recognize. You know what I mean?
Yeah, completely. Thankfully, I'll give you this much. Thankfully, all of these things kind of like, while narratively to us, the character, it's not super great. We are moving to like a potentially better outcome than what would have happened if none of this had happened. If nothing changed, things wouldn't be getting worse in some ways, but they'd also stay in this really stagnant place of bad. And so as we progress through the story, like, things continuously are changing, and like the shape of the universe is becoming different. But the shape of the universe from when we started, if you remember, was already really, really bad. So like, we want to, like, it's really important to like move forward with this understanding that like it wasn't tenable. Like, where we were in the start of this was like, basically all the normal people have been either enslaved or like are in hiding, and like their lives have been terrible and horrible. And the things that are going to happen in this story aren't necessarily good at all. But we, in the small ways that we've affected these different factions and the people that we interact with, we've given them more freedom of choice and more ability to control like their own personal lives. And that's something that could be good, could be bad, depending on how you look at it. But that's kind of the effect, and like a little bit of the incoming like narrative theme is a little bit of that like personal choice and who are you choosing to be now kind of thing.
Yeah, retaking over our own personal narrative and allowing ourselves to be the agents in our own story.
Yeah, because we've officially gotten to that point now where like even though a lot of it's still kind of foggy, like if you were this person, like this is the point in which you can really start to make decisions for yourself and how you want to navigate all of this, as opposed to before where we were kind of being pulled along by a string.
Mm-hmm. A TENNO puppet, as they called it.
Yeah, which has other implications because that's how we pilot the thing. It's like kind of like a puppet.
Yeah, though it still has some thought, but we don't know what is actually going on in there.
It's kind of tricky. I mean, like this one's a little bit up for debate in that last scene that we saw. Like some people say like, it's the Warframe that has some amount of sentience. And then also it could be that, whereas like in previously you had to be touching the Warframe to get it to move. Like we don't have to be touching it while we're in that little pod thing. So it could be that you were able to successfully link again through a greater distance. So it's like, it's not really super clear which one happened there.
My personal take, but it's just my take. Also, welcome in, Alex Dickerson.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you like, hey, like it's not like for sure one versus the other.
It's not black and white. Yeah, I think they purposely left it unclear. But my personal take is that I don't know enough of the story to say that I'm correct in this. But what I think would be the cool interpretation is if the Warframes are like people who are long asleep, like basically that they are individuals who have been used and turned into these weapons of war, but yet some of the original person still is there, but it's like long dreaming, and so there's still parts of it that influence us as the operator. It still sometimes awakens a bit, but it's not really fully conscious anymore. It's like that thing of like, when someone is like legally brain dead but they're still physically alive.
Like they have like was it the vagus nerve, vagal impulses?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's my interpretation.
We haven't gotten to Excalibur Umbra, so don't expand on that.
Has some thought, but it is so distant and beaten down and not fully there that it's not actually like a consciousness. It's more the vague eddies left.
And also, don't say anything about this because I'm not talking through the Discord. Sorry, I missed the last sentence there.
It's the vague eddies of a prior life that are still somewhat present, but are no longer fully in control.
True. Yeah, I like where you're going with that. I like where your mind's at with that. I do want to just kind of, as a reminder, the whole Foundry thing. That's not like a player gameplay mechanic. Like this is like a fully like robotic in a sense. Like you created this, you built the Warframe from the parts that you collected. It's not just grind to grind. Like this is like it's a 3D printer basically.
Mm-hmm.
So
I like to imagine that even though we're printing these frames, even though they're not the original, like even though there's not one of that frame, right? There could be multiple.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that the original person that the frame was based on, if it was based on an original person, some of that consciousness still needs to be present for the frame to actually work. Like the powers come from some bit of the leftover mind. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. It does make sense.
So it's not like it's the full consciousness. It's like you take the 2% needed to manifest the abilities, and that's kind of what is left over in there.
I think last time, or maybe it was the one before this, but we were talking about, or this, I don't know, it might not have even been us, but the idea that the Romans had about being spoken of after your death. I think it was you, but you're talking about Alexander the Great.
About that,
yeah, and how like this is in a kind of a different way where like they've inhabited this spirit, like their soul itself is so closely linked to this creation of them, right? that if they had a conscious experience in the past, that's still tied to the present version, even though it's super removed. Sort of like a mix between that and the Ship of Theseus.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Because
yeah. Okay.
the Ship of Theseus is actually a very personal thing to me, ironically, because having DID, there's a very big question within our system sometimes of like, what even are we made up of anymore, right? Because we have one body that could be viewed as the ship, but also our mind is made up of these different pieces that are remade and taken over and over and reforged, and in an endless cycle. And so at what point is it still the original ship, right?
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, and to me, the answer to that's pretty clear. I'm not, when I hear about the Ship of Theseus, like, it's not really much of a thought experiment for me, because it's like, what isn't a name kind of thing. Like, if you, I don't know, it doesn't need to be a continuity of experience. It just needs to be a continuity of it's complicated. Yeah, existence is one, but like continuity of self, right?
Yeah.
So like in to apply it to what you were just saying, like even though they're different parts, all of these parts are essential in making up the whole, and it doesn't really necessarily matter how much or what is changed as long as I don't know. Yeah,
now I see where you're going.
I think you can understand it better than I can like express it.
No, I understand what you're saying. 1 second, my kitty cat reminded me that he needs lunch. I mean, real quick. Gotta feed him. I'll be right back. Sorry for the interruption.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Kitty cat needs food, or else we will all have problems.
Yep.
Come on, Milton. It's lunchtime. Come on, baby boy. I know you hungry. You want lunch.
Oh, okay. While we're doing all of this, I need to put a.
I know. I love you too. Yeah.
I need to put a sound for.
That's a full bowl.
Whoa.
There you go.
We're hearing all of that.
All right, be good. I'm back.
Welcome back.
But yeah, there used to be a thought process within DID that at least one of the pieces was the old core, like that one piece was the original, and everyone else was like copies. But that no longer is what the science shows as true.
Yeah,
that there is actually no original in a system, even if it feels like there is in the experience. In reality, they're all just fragments, you know.
Yeah,
I think it's beautiful in its own way.
Sort of like hard drive partitions.
Yep.
Like they can change and grow larger or shrink over time, but like there's no real one original. It's just an arrangement of the part.
Yeah, exactly. The way I think about it is that I like to think that the original ship that would have been constructed for us was shattered when we were young, and what we're now doing is putting back together the ship as a crew, essentially. And we're rebuilding what was something new out of what was once something else. That's how I like to see it.
I got a question. At the beginning of the game, we suddenly take control of the Warframe we choose. Is it mentioned how we do that and where we were before that? So the Shadowgrapher is the most recent update to the game, but it's more of like a seasonal update. It's not like a major update. The last major update was Old Peace, and in Old Peace we explore who you were before all of this, and like how we're connected to the universe that exists, that we play in most of the time, right? So we haven't really gotten a clear answer of like where we were before that. Like we kind of do, because we went to the whole moon thing, and did that. That was the body of the operator, right? And it's been stuck in the moon for however long, and we just rescued them, kind of, in a way. But like the time period before, like them on the moon and how they're like why they're there and all that other stuff, like that's not super explored until much later.
Got it.
And also, I like the Warframe we choose thing. That's more of a gameplay mechanic to give player choice. It's not necessary. Like it's, you know, you were being kind of woken up by the Lotus and brought back into like a plane of consciousness, right? But there's no like real indication that we had a choice as like a character at that point. It's more like we just kind of spawned in as the Warframe that we would have chosen at that point.
Yeah. That
Okay.
makes sense.
So
Are we...
Yeah, your question.
Are we doing the Pluto Junction?
Yes, Pluto Junction, and then I have to warn you, the next quest is really, really long, and it's all solo.
Oh god. Are you okay with that?
I think there's a couple missions in the beginning here that we can do, but a lot of it is solo, and you're going to get introduced to some new mechanics, so they might be a little bit...
So I might have a lot of questions.
Yeah, I mean, you might have a lot of questions. As far as the game mechanics work, it's a little bit better, I think, than how the traversal has been. Although you'll probably need to just know that you're going to spend a little bit more time getting that down, because there's some benefits to the way the traversal is going to work, but there's also some drawbacks if you're not really precise with it. It'll be like hard for you to make adjustments if it's not a successful movement. Just based on
that might be a little harder.
Yeah, just based on that. But like baseline level, it's going to be easier. But yeah,
Got it. We'll see.
I believe.
Thank you. I appreciate your belief. So we're doing the junction, and then when I'm doing the solo quest, will you be like helping me out with like the mechanics?
Yeah, I mean, you'll get it. I'm over explaining and making it sound bad. It's fine. You'll be good. Don't worry about it.
Okay. If you say so.
Oh wait.
All right. So defeat the hyena pack and play the same evasion mission 3 times.
Okay, cool. You want to start up the hyena one?
Which one is? Where do I click?
The hyena pack, I think, is going to be the.
Oh, it's locked. So we have to go Galatia, Despina, Pasmath. Yeah, we have a couple bubbles to do.
Oh,
Yeah, 3.
okay, I can just pull you into that one.
Ah, we're speed running it.
Yeah. We'll just do the exact things that you need to get done, and then worry about getting through all the planets later.
Because most of that is like resources and other smaller stuff, right?
It's just the mission types over and over again, yeah. Gives you options for how you want to play them, like your resource gathering.
In production. Their newest animal-like proxy is an unrelenting hunter. Codenamed Hyena, this robot is designed to work in packs.
Okay, Lotus, thank you.
The Hyena pack will work together to try and take you down.
Whoa.
You are here to find your mark and eliminate the target.
I'm getting a little bit more background noise of the game than before. Did you move your mic?
No. I'll turn down the game mic quite a bit.
No, it's more I can hear the controller more than anything else.
Interesting.
Yeah. I might just, turn you down a little bit. Not a big deal on my end.
Yeah, I pushed the mic away from the controller a bit more.
Okay,
Is
yeah,
that better?
this is fine.
Okay, I just had to push it away. I didn't realize the controller was that loud.
That's all right.
Sorry if that was bothersome.
No, it's okay. You brought it up because this is the only time it's been even noticeable.
Yeah, it was also noticeable during the Necromech, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but that one's kind of... You can't really control that. Really loud. Excessive grumble.
Yeah, the let's go turn on the Necromech quest so we can have some fun later, baby. Quest.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're getting freaky in the Necromech quest today.
This thing isn't taking out level 30 enemies with one hit. That's a joke.
Hyena attack.
Oh, is that it? Whoops.
I do find it funny sometimes when I'm like, ooh, big threat, and then I roll up and it's like, get to extraction, and I'm just like, all right, boss.
Yeah.
I was here.
Some of these bosses are kind of just like a little bit of a pushover.
I think the sword action might not be what I could use.
What's actually, the issue that you're having?
It's a really weird reason. It's like stuttery, like it pulls my character around a lot, which is a little hard for my eyes. I don't know how to explain it.
Here, when you get over to me, why don't you show me what you're talking about?
Yeah, when I was attacking enemies, the way with chain is that like it would kind of like pull the camera around.
Oh, okay. I think so. It's like it's just moving a bit more.
Yeah, it's a little
and
bit
then also kind of locks your character into like one angle and not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we might be able to change that with another stance. I think. The really basic stance is kind of like that, but I think that the other ones are a little bit less robe-tronic.
Because this one is just sort of like whack in front of you and kind of pulls you around.
Railjack mods like you get from the Railjack mode.
I'm very sensitive to certain motion things, so
yeah,
I pick up on it perfectly. Let me see if I have any other sword stance mods.
Oh boy.
Let's just see. Because that's easy to check.
I'll pull you into a high-level Railjack mission.
That was my only stance. Okay, so for now we're going back to Bo-Staff until we get a new one.
With the Railjack, the more important part is the
how do I get Railjack mods?
Yeah, Railjack is a different mode of the game that we haven't unlocked yet. You'll be unlocking it during one of the quests before Folly. But basically, it's like if the missions that we're doing now, it's like how you would get from here to the mission is part of it, right? So you're flying a giant spaceship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
that makes sense.
Not a lot of people like the mode, honestly. I think it's fun, but
depends on the person.
Yeah. What was the other thing that you needed to do on Neptune?
Play the same 3 invasion mission for the same faction.
Okay. Invasions. Let's see. Detonite injector. Ooh.
Ortis, are you were forging new connections with the AI? You were screwing the other AI?
Yeah, forging connections. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. We were sharing code. Welcome in, Coyoten. Yeah, some people. I think it depends on the person. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, that's the thing I'm wondering, because I'm very attuned to like when things feel hard to use, because again, life is hard for my body.
There is a large platoon
so we'll see.
near Marine stationed here.
I'm interested in just seeing what everything holds. It's weird having a human on the screen now. Having our operator just be like, hi.
Yeah, the operator talks to you a lot. Says a lot of stuff.
Hey, dreamers. We are up and ready to party.
The Great Indifference. Oh no! We're taking a new TENNO through, so try, you know, if you're new here, let's not put any spoilers in chat, okay?
Moaz said how my operator doesn't stop talking about toxic beauty.
Real. My favorite one is the "My Warframe is strong" voice line that they do just all the time for some reason.
Oh no.
It'll happen later, but...
So we just have a Twitch streamer now basically attached to our Warframe?
Yeah. Just, hey chat.
Hey Warframe, log it in. It's just like, please no. Whee! Right, what are we doing here?
We're doing an extermination mission right now. Hey kiddo.
Oh, just crimes.
What did I join to? I was just saying, hey kiddo. What the heck? We're going through and we're doing an invasion right now. We're trying to get a new player all the way to the Folly stuff. The last major quest that we have to do before that is the War Within. So we just did Second Dream. So we're still kind of going through some of the story stuff. So just try to be sure not to put any spoilers in chat.
Welcome in the Great Indifference.
Hi.
Fantasy, what did I join to?
Polar.
I don't know.
Well done.
I was doing mommy talk at the time that they came in. It's a reasonable reaction, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I got to complete Chains of Harrow. That's true.
You mean getting Foley?
Chains of Harrow is part of it, but I don't consider Chains of Harrow to be a major quest. It's kind of quick-ish in comparison to some of the other ones.
One of the doors is blocked. Oh, now it works. Okay, that's weird.
I'm just gonna wait here.
Like
so.
the doors are being a little funky.
Yeah, this one, it's not super confusing. There's some like wrong pathing that you can do, but it's at least the map layout isn't like really distracting.
You got it.
Only required mission from what I've been told is Chains of Harrow. Right. I don't know. Yeah. So Chains of Harrow is the last quest that we have to do before it. And then most people have the area unlocked unless you are literally just starting the game. You've done Venus.
But yeah, Foley is everything I've heard from people trickling in throughout today is Foley fun to play, Foley not fun to get. That's literally what I've heard, like, from everybody.
Nice colors, thank you. I'm doing good, Victor. How are you? How are you?
Mission complete. Excellent work.
Nice.
Thank you again to anyone who stops by, anyone who follows, anyone who chats, lurks, whatever it may be. Thank you again to Sage for the
okay, I guess.
Hydrate Redeem. None of this would be possible without viewers like you, so thank you.
A nuke. Folly's also like a CC character as well. But yeah, it's a damage CC.
Yeah, while Jade is more of a control CC, right?
CC and control would be the same.
Well, I mean, like, control in the sense of, like, slowing, but not so much damage related to slow.
No, Jade is a pretty good damage dealer. Jade's more considered like a support DPS because she does a lot of different things than not just crowd control.
Got it.
It's funny because the support characters in this game are like, they still also do pretty interesting things that are damage. Need to go, sadly. It's great seeing you. All right, see ya. Have a good one. Like Citrine, the one that I've been playing, is also technically a support character, but like all of her support abilities are based around doing damage. So, like,
I support by killing.
Yeah, basically.
You've been playing the Citricity?
Yes, I have. She's
Well, no
I
wonder
guess
you-
she's my main, but although I don't really necessarily have one.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense that you're playing Citrusy since you're such a gem.
This is a
Oh,
mobile defense mission.
cute.
You must deliver payloads.
Jess said
to
that she got fully
location
today and was wondering if she can hop in and show
Be
us
prepared
fully.
for heavy resistance.
Oh yeah, of course.
I can't do
Yeah,
this
Jess,
without
you're welcome. You're welcome to join. I've gotten the A-OK. Moaz, one of the flying frames is Jade. Jade is more of a like gentle flight, I think, from what I've
Jade,
when
yeah.
I played her.
Jade is controllable and not extremely fast.
Yeah, more floaty and gentle.
You've got to find
The
a terminal.
other options are Hildren, which you've seen me play a lot. Although Hildren, if the other ones are like jets, Hildren's more of a helicopter. And then Titania is the other flying one that is pretty good. Is that it? Am I forgetting? Oh, and Zephyr kind of flies a little bit. Zephyr more hovers and like has like a pretty strong dash, air dash. In Minecraft Dungeons. Minecraft Dungeons? Oh, I just realized with my current build for Citrine, I have access to a specific mod like setup that would be pretty cool. That requires me to have a channeled ability.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty excited
what
about
type
that.
of channel ability are you going to go for?
Well, I have one on there right now. It's called Gloom. Gloom gives you health on damage and slows enemies within a circle.
Hell yeah. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty energy hungry ability. So I've been trying to make it work for a while, and I finally got it kind of down by changing some stuff around with the build. But I don't know. It's all about optimization. How can I min-max harder?
You got to min-max so hard that you fly too close to the sun.
Yeah. We min-max hard enough that our flight path is so close to the sun, but also so fast that we don't melt.
Terminal hacked.
Exactly. You exactly. But if you see Moaz with Jade's flight, it's very much just like you kind of have a nice little float. Like I'm right now using it. You're not really like zooming.
Hildren, yeah, Hildren's good.
But yeah, Jess, if you want to join in, feel free. I'm sorry you're not enjoying the quest fantasy, but I've heard a lot of people are still having issues with it. But hey,
Folly's Quest. With Folly's Quest, what I've heard to make it the easiest possible is to find all the paintings first, and then start collecting the ink. And then also, you don't really want to be like sneaking around in operator mode at all. You want to just try and be going pretty quick and avoid enemies and not instead of fighting them. I don't know if that's what you're doing already, but if any of those tips were helpful, that's what I'm here for. I haven't played the quest myself yet because I've been helping.
I love flying as Jade.
Yeah, Jade's flight is really fun. Yeah, Hildren is with the Y. Hildren's great just because of the muscle mommy aspect.
Don't we all want a strong woman to just crush us between her arms or thighs or whatever she prefers?
I was saying this the other day, but I really need like a strong woman to sit me down, grab me by the face, and say, "You're this animal now," and that's how I'm gonna get my persona.
Like a woman grabs you by the face and goes, "You're a beautiful otter, honey."
Yeah, like you're a puppy now. Like you're my puppy. Like that kind of thing. That's gonna be it. eventually someone will do it, and that's just that'll be GG's.
You give reclusive cat energy.
Reclusive cat energy. Ooh.
Yeah. Where like once you get comfortable enough, you're like, yes, I will come out of my hole. But otherwise, you're like, let me be in my cave in my little paper bag.
Nice, nice.
I'm in my paper bag and I'm enjoying my little time in my paper bag. Do not bother me.
The other ones that I've heard, or that we've talked about, is a bat and a moth. And I kind of like both of those options too, but I'll take the cat. Someone finally did it, so that's it. That's all I needed.
You're welcome.
If mine doesn't say you are a jellyfish,
the
then
piece in our system that is a furry, their persona is a whale shark.
A whale shark. Ooh, interesting.
If I was told if I had a persona, I would be a badger.
Reminds me of that one animation, the badger mushroom. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Yes, I have. God, I've gotten my Jade build to a point where I can throw down one light bulb and just watch like a bunch of people melt. It's beautiful. Behold and weep.
Against us, Tenno. But we did it. Mission complete.
All right, amazing. Yeah, now you're moving around and it's it's going pretty good. I remember when back when you had no mods and all of it was not upgraded. This wouldn't have been possible.
No, it would not have been. I'm still having sometimes issues with energy, but I think Jade is a little more energy hungry.
Yeah,
you know?
well, yeah. I mean,
Mission
she has the
Excellent work,
flight
Tenno.
form, and that flight form is just going to always use energy. So it's kind of hard. You have to like optimize for it, so that way. Yeah. Like, because it's just a constant drain, you have to be killing enemies or have some other way of regaining it. But yeah.
The equilibrium mod has been helping though. The one where health orbs also give energy.
Yeah, definitely. Equilibrium's really good. Back when I first kind of started playing, people didn't work correctly, where if you had full health, you couldn't pick up any more health orbs for energy, so people didn't really like it, but it got changed not too long ago.
That makes sense then why people wouldn't enjoy it.
A little bit annoying. All right, so we have one more to do of the invasion, I believe.
Yep, because they said 3 of the same type, but I also got some endos, so let me real quick see. I'm trying to remember to... I'm trying to keep up with doing upgrades. I need another 2,000 endo to do the next upgrade for equilibrium. Okay. Also, Jess, you mentioned you wanted to show Foley. If you're still here, we're down for that.
I think Jess said that they were going to finish their Minecraft dungeon quest.
Oh, okay. I missed that then. All right. Enjoy the Minecraft dungeon then.
And then they would be joining.
Yeah, not the fun dungeon, but the Minecraft dungeon. You are a jellyfish? Is that what you identify as, Moaz? Is a jellyfish?
You must deliver payloads and defend.
Did you know we don't fully know how jellyfish operate because they're like literally have no neurons, basically.
I can't.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, kind of a single cell organism type thing. Like it's just like reacting to stimuli.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's the same thing with like is that part of the appeal? Boaz, that's good. That's great. Actually, the funny thing is that a lot of people don't know this. Bacteria, right?
We have got to find
bacteria are alive, right? Stuff like that. You want it as?
I'm sorry, I missed that. You cut out a little bit.
Definitively, one thing that is not actually alive, but is like in a weird state that we can't fully describe.
What is it?
Viruses.
Oh yeah, that is really interesting. And they have like a survival mechanism, you know, where they're trying to, because they like are made in a way where they're eventually going to like stop working, kind of, right?
Yeah, they
So
break
they
down after.
Yeah, they have to like find a way to make more of it. It's yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, like why do viruses do what they do when they have when they're not technically alive? It's like it's almost the closest you can get to like a living robot where it does not actually have like it's just purely a mechanical thing where it's doing what it's supposed to do because that's what it was designed to do. But that's it, you know.
Maybe I should be a spider, like Pepper.
Oh, you're
Spiders
just
are fun.
playing Spider Lady?
I am playing a Spider Lady, yep. Yep. Definitely playing the spider.
Jess is in the waiting room. Okay.
Alrighty.
Question for you, Kira. If you had a choice between a werewolf girlfriend or a spider girlfriend, which one are you going for? Like half human, half spider kind of vibe.
That's tricky.
That is tricky.
Area completed. Move on.
I think I have to go with the werewolf.
Fair enough.
Yeah, definitely. I think I got to go with the werewolf. Personally.
In what ways it has spider? Are we talking like Drider, where it is the lower half is spider? Or are we talking like?
Oh wait, like actually? Okay, yeah. Not like some mostly human, but like very half spider. Okay.
Yeah, although it is up to you. I personally would be down to have a spider girlfriend. Lots of legs. It sounds fun. Maybe I can get piggyback right.
I've got phobia to a degree.
Yeah, then I won't tell you a lot of.
If they're away from me, we're good. I can't handle therapists.
Yeah,
it's a spider, but instead of any of the spider appendages, they're all human appendages. So it's like 6 legs, but they're human legs.
That's terrible.
That would be interesting.
I'm the type of kid where I used to pet spiders and lizards and stuff.
Objective been completed. I can't join it in. Whoa.
Can the spider lady knit her own silk? Whoa. Yeah, probably the spider would be able to knit their own silk, I think.
Yeah, so they can make you blankets and everything. And that would be cute.
There's like a manga, like webcomic thing that I've seen online.
Hello.
Where it's like sent to Japan, and it's this guy is like married. This lady who's like a spider demon. And she does have like a more spidery, creepy form.
Oh, you're talking about, what was it again?
I can't remember what it's called.
Is it Demon Slayer?
No.
We are finished here.
Oh, okay.
No, it's something like that. It's literally just, it's a guy who's married to a spider lady.
Okay, I don't know.
It's kind of slice of lifey, kind of cute and stuff like that. Like, there's a point where it's just like, he notices some dead skin on her, and it's just like, oh, I guess it's time for that. Okay, you can sleep on the couch for a while, that'll be great.
Aren't I always mom?
And then, because she must be shedding her skin, but he hasn't like clocked that. He knows what she is. He's just not in the know of all the stuff that she does.
Mommy mode's more of a pun because I'm playing with
like in the middle of the night. He's like
the pregnant lady Warframe.
Chicken skin on the side. Why did she not cook this up? This is gonna be great. It wasn't chicken skin.
Oh boy.
He was unwell. He was unwell for a couple days.
Oh boy. I don't know why my frame rate is going so bad. I think it's because I had something moving around on the other screen.
I got the first My Warframe is strong in the last mission, by the way.
Yeah!
Warframe is strong. Oh yeah, congratulations on completing the tutorial. After, how many hours?
I feel like, isn't the tutorial, I feel like it's more like the War Within is like the full tutorial.
Oh, yeah, I
mean, like, I agree.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
But, you know. It's still
the character customization section of the tutorial.
Correct.
Yeah, I still can't believe I've done 20 hours of this game. It does not feel like it. I've had so much fun.
But we did it.
How many hours do I have total in this game?
Plus, I've had all these beautiful women helping me through this game, and it's made it a lot easier.
Yeah. I'm
Shush,
approaching
I will eat over your
2,000.
little router lights. Shush. I have played 1,435 hours of this game.
Congratulations.
Halloween
How many?
Ebb, I think most of the people in this lobby that are playing together are always in mommy mode, except for Jess.
True.
I mean,
What?
but for different reasons.
What? How? What? Explain
You can
yourself.
be if you want.
You're the one who's put in the backpack.
Jess can be
talked
mommy
about
if she wants.
Yeah, you
I
can.
mean, to be fair, I am using a chibi reactive, and I did have my friend kind of put it on, as if it was sitting on her chest. So
Another job
Yeah,
well
I just feel like it's not that I don't think Jess could be mommy. I just feel like Jess prefers being the one who's being picked up. That is all.
you.
That is all. That is all. But I think Kira and I are mommy for different reasons. Kira because of like sensuality / Kira being a very lovely person and everything. Me because I raised so many damn kids. Mine comes from more the mother angle, where it's just like, yeah, that's the mom.
The make sure to pack sunscreen angle.
Yeah, exactly. Call someone a good girl, make sure they pack their sunscreen. That's me. You're the one who's like teasing people and has that other energy. There's different forms of that word.
True facts.
I'm feeling I'm definitely the mum friend when it comes to like having the stuff over prepared. Like my bag, my bag always has just too much stuff in it.
Yeah, and I think that's the other important thing. There's a difference between being the mom friend and being mommy. And the difference between those two, there are subtypes. Being the mom friend is basically just that you're the over-prepared one. You've probably gone through some trauma, let's be frank. And so you're very used to trying to pack for every situation, right? The mommy version of that is where you're so used to being in mom mode, it even extends a little bit into your relationships where you're like, okay, sweetie, I'm going to make your dinner. Come and sit down. Pats your head. Like, it's like an extra level, if that makes sense.
Whoa, Sev, thank you for the rose.
I mean, there was when my friends got like their first place for themselves. I did joke that like if they ever gave me the keys, they're gonna come home from work one time and I'll like just be pulling out a fresh lasagna out of the oven.
That's great.
Amazing. Also, I unlocked the junction, so I'm gonna go real quick. Murder in
Huzzah.
2 seconds.
Okay, sounds good.
Add me to the party. Bring me in, coach.
But yeah. I mean, like, one time my girlfriend was sick, and I was tucking her in, and I don't know why, but it was just an automatic instinct. I was, like, concerned about how her temperature was, so I, like, got a wet towel, blah, blah, blah. And I literally, like, held her against my chest and started singing her lullabies, and she's like, I'm not a kid. And I'm like, are you not enjoying this? And she's like, I am. Keep going. And I'm like, and I was like, then why doth thou protest? She's like, I felt like I had to. And I was like, nah, just roll with it.
Yeah, just roll with it.
You're not being put in the backpack, accept it.
Wow.
7,000 hours, Kaden? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I am set to invisible. I don't know why all these...
No. 6,770. There's still like 230 hours there. That's a lot. That's not something you could just work up from. You can't just round that up. That's stolen valor.
All right, if you say so. Also, Boaz, if viruses were bioweapons made by aliens just to piss us off, then those were some bitchy aliens. Pardon my language. The aliens saw how hot trans people would be, and were like, the early version of Republicans are like, we're gonna leave these people a little present. Like, screw these aliens,
Mm-hmm.
damn. Kira, you said that we had to do the War Within, but that it was mostly solo.
It's the War Within is mostly solo. And then after that there's Rising Tide, which I think can be done with other people. It's mostly just collecting parts. And then after that is Chains of Harrow. Chains of Harrow is I think mostly solo as well.
So what should we do now? Because I do want to see what Foley looks like, but also if you think that I should get started on the War Within, I'm happy to get started on it. I just want to make sure that, yeah.
I would say if we just if we keep doing just planet nodes, because the rising tide requires a lot of resources.
Oh yeah, that's true. It does.
What do you think, Kira? Do you want to do start War Within today, or do you think we should save War Within for next week? I mean, week after next.
Well, so War Within would be before Rising Tide, so we can, if you want to like get up to the next part. Although at the same time, after you finish War Within, you kind of want to keep playing because of some stuff. I don't know. It's up to you. It's kind of an emotionally heavy quest. If you, yeah. So it's up to you. If you want to do that now, I'm fine to hang. But we can also play just regular missions too.
I have decision paralysis, so
Let's do some regular missions. Here we go.
Yeah, let's do some missions.
Mommy's taking control.
See, now you were the mom, Fred. Thank you. So then when I come back from vacation, it would be War Within that we dive into first. It would be like the thing we set aside time. Like the Wednesday I come back is just War Within.
Yeah.
Is that the plan then?
Yeah. You'll come in. We'll give you a wild lore recap just to get you refreshed, and then yeah.
All right. That sound like a plan, Kira?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll make a note. War Within on Wednesday after spring break. Moaz wants to know if they can join as well.
Sure. I'll send an invite.
Awesome. How are you doing, Kira?
I'm doing pretty good. I think I need to refill my caffeine though, so I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab that.
Okay. Oh, I accidentally declined. There we go.
Yeah, it was an accident. Sure. All right, I'll be right back. I'll put on. You guys can start a mission. I'll put switch to Hildren, and then I won't be able to die. So cool. Just pick whichever one you want. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Awesome. Hope everyone in chat's having a good day so far. Happy Thursday. We're almost done with the week. Tomorrow is going to be probably the librarian playing Haven. And it will be our last stream before a week off for spring break. So we will be gone for an entire week. But then after that, we're going to get right back to it. All right. Who's picking the mission?
You. Basically, whatever mission nodes you haven't done yet.
I've not done a lot of them.
Literally, whatever ones. It doesn't matter.
I've liked the Neptune tile set so far. It's been pretty.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Foley's like. Have you enjoyed Foley?
She's very interesting and very fun. Especially because her second ability, she just like summons things, but you can customize the logo that appears in the air right before it comes down because she draws them.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna get a lot of very phallic objects in the future.
Maybe. None of mine are that way intentionally. You'll see. I haven't done them all yet. So.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Okay, so we're just chill here for a second to build up some energy. So my first ability, if I look in a direction, I can teleport pretty far, and I just do like that, and I just do a little of this. Blue.
Oh hell yeah!
Sorry, that's enough. There you go. I had a gun that was giving me a lot of extra visuals to look at. But yeah.
She is thick.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love her so much. Like, god damn.
I like that. Like Jade is like wider from the front, but she's thicker from the side. You know what I mean?
Really goddamn. Yeah. Here's my first thing. It's a barrel that explodes, and I've got.
It makes a little honk sound too. That sounds like a clown nose.
An arc trap.
If it does sound like a clown nose.
An RPG. Random Force. If you're able to spot it in the few seconds it's up, this is the Pondering the Orb meme, and summons the Death Orb.
That's great.
A Coralizer armament, which just slows enemies nearby. Something called the Loke Surge, which gives you a random buff. You can summon universal ammo. You can summon like a jump pad. You can summon something that runs around and finds you treasure. You can summon a life support capsule, a power cell, a defense capsule.
Oh my gosh, power cell.
Yeah. There you go. That now exists in a mission it doesn't need to. My third ability is basically just a Shadow Clone Jutsu. I have a clone and a large area of ink around it.
Oh, cool.
If you're in this ink, you get damage reduction. If enemies die within the ink, the area expands and the amount of damage reduction given increases.
Oh, wow.
As long as the ability doesn't time out, every recast, it'll keep its size.
Oh, so it's all about being the biggest size queen you can be.
Warframe, Warcraft,
and my fourth ability just grabs a bunch of enemies, attaches balloons to them, and just launches them up in the air.
Hell yeah.
Which is kind of funny to do in like a really short environment here. Like imagine just 4 beams expended in one
really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the waiting
room. A new gun called the Koda Bubonico. It is a very cool looking shotgun.
What's the percentage on it for this week?
Oh, I didn't properly look. It's decent. But have you seen what it looks like?
I think it looks really cool.
Excellent work.
Look at this thing.
We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
Oh, there you are.
Look at this thing. It's huge.
Yeah, I like that they added the tentacles like the other ones.
The tentacles were the selling point.
In the waiting room. In the waiting room. Right.
All I need for a good weekend is tentacles and a big ass speaker.
Who goes there?
Welcome.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you using the correct microphone? Are you push to talk?
I pulled off my first ever revive of the pet.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, cool.
I just popped my eyeballs and stared at them, and they went, "Real sorry."
Oh, get up now.
Yeah. You gave them the mum stare.
Exactly. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. That line can cause emotional damage.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you now.
Hello.
Hi.
Is this the mystical Moaz that's always in the chat?
Yes.
Welcome in.
Mystical, I like that.
It's really quieter here than on the stream with the music.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I got used to hearing your voices over music. It's kind of quieter in here.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the sound of just the beautiful silence that sometimes occurs during conversations.
I don't like it. We should eliminate all silence from the world forever.
Damn. I have to start burning the gag supplies.
Another job well executed.
I'm just kidding. It doesn't. Oh yay! We get even more bonus resources.
We're so greedy now. We're like, Mom, can we have more resources? She's like, you already had resources for breakfast, but more resources, Mom. I want to eat them all.
Shadow, thank you for the heart me.
I want to eat all the resources.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
All right, what's up for the next one?
That's a good question.
Want to do a survival?
Sure. The options were we load up a survival mission or we just ponder our mortality, and I think the survival mission was the right choice.
I mean, it's really the same thing, right?
Yeah. Not really that different.
Thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. I need to get my little thank you notification thing up on TikTok, I think.
I think after the survival, I'm going to do my my bigger get medication, big stretch break, 10-minute break. Because officially my meds have run out.
For sure.
Typically, they're effective until 1:30, but you can't take them until 2:30 because you have to wait 6 hours. So that means that there's always an hour where I'm just sort of like,
yeah.
Well.
How's the new update?
Why were you just in the corner taking poison damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the pieces whose ace was like, yeah, when my pain meds run out, I go to the Suck Palace, and I was like, honey, that does not sound the way you think it does.
The Suck Palace, yay!
There's a question: who is here with toes on the end of their orbiter? Who really has toes out here?
Yep. I got the toes. Because toes? It's some dolly. You get it for beating the you get it for beating a challenge boss.
All right. I know I know how to get the new one that they put out with this update.
The new one with this update? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I haven't done it yet, but there's that. And then there's the 99 one is the tank front. The one that I have is from Sanctum.
Yeah.
Now to find a good room to hang out in.
Trying to find a study room in college.
Yeah, pretty much. I really like the layout of this tile set, personally. I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's chaotic, but not in an ununderstandable way.
Yeah, it stays really
It's not
confusing.
This is a ship that had structure and layout. It's just been taken over.
Right.
It's been infected.
Ooh, Cephalon fragment.
The Vitrium. Oh yeah, with the eye.
Mom, they glorped my ship. It got completely glorped all over.
Yeah, but these Cephalon fragments. Use your codex scanner on them, and it's like you get multiple. You need to get multiple to get a full codex entry for whatever planet or tile set you're on. And what's really cool is that if you look at them in your orbiter and you hover your mouse around the images on it, it'll flicker a little bit.
Wow.
And if you click on it, you get a little audio entry from Ortis.
Oh, nice. Ortis, who was recently playing with the friendly AI.
Yep, interfacing. Or so he says.
But yeah, if you get all of it, you get his backstory.
Fragments, but I didn't know what to do with them.
You collect them, and it's basically just Ortis' entire backstory. Or not entire backstory, but a decent chunk of it. Yeah.
Cephalons are an interesting concept. Yeah, terrible, horrible, terrible thing to do, but interesting. But I feel like that's basically everything in this game. You learn about some new, horrible, fucked up thing that they did to people, and then you kind of have to carry on and forget that it ever happened.
Our operative has just been aided by a security.
By the way, security bypass. You pick it up, you put it in the thing, and time goes 2 times as fast. We found a decent room to be hanging out in.
I don't know. Is there any?
No. I'm giving 33% ability and effectiveness boost.
Nice.
I don't know if that's a lot, but I am giving
this room seems pretty good and open.
Okay, cool.
That's just rude. And then there's no enemies for me to kill to revive myself? Oh, that's homophobic.
It is.
I'm reviving you with eyeballs.
Thank you.
I love that fact with Jade, is that as long as I'm alive, I can revive anybody. God, playing Jade makes me feel comfy.
Oh. Wait, you went down?
Oh,
I didn't see.
This is the exit room, that's what this is.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's still a good open room.
Yeah, good enough for me.
Do we leave yet or no?
Up to you. We can stay for however long.
I'm down for whatever.
Just collecting resources.
Just sharpen the resources.
What do you think of my shadow clone?
Shadow clone jutsu?
Terrifying.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Not really getting a lot of enemies over here, though.
I guess because Moaz is not with us.
I think I have the bed. Let me come to you.
Oh, no, security bypass.
Where do you put them?
You pick it up and then you get a waypoint that tells you which terminal to plug it in. It's good.
Bypass activated.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh, sorry. Let me just.
Oh, nice.
That is a 3-minute cooldown. So they each have individual cooldowns. Some of them actually don't even have a cooldown. Like I could just keep throwing down these arc traps. But other ones have like, the death orb has 30 seconds. The local surge has 7 minutes. So yeah, secondary opens out deal red crits. Have fun.
Yay, red.
Red means
nice.
Oh my god, my frames are terrible. What is
ammo,
this?
that's got 30-second cooldown.
Oh, I just got my first ever red crit.
Ooh,
yay!
Go, find me loot, little child. Yes. Yes, my lost soul. Find me loot. Wow, actually found me some good loot. Wow.
I don't know what's happening in this room. I'm just making colors happen.
Exactly. Yeah, because your glory on high weapon counts as a secondary weapon.
Yeah, I actually need help looking over the build for that weapon because I don't know if it's the best.
It should scale pretty well with your ability strength in the beginning parts here.
Yeah.
I
can put on
things
pistol
you want to
mods.
work on is just general ability strength on Jade herself, but for the weapon you definitely want more fire rate. Don't have to worry about like magazine size or reload speed at all because it's just infinite. And then it's just various damage types. Go on.
Oh boy.
They could not do this without you. Life support
I just noticed I'm almost out of life support. Holy fuck.
Yeah, we're good. 30 seconds and I can call in another one.
Yeah, Folly I feel like is like the farming frame now. If you could just call in the resources you need a lot of times, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Support items, I'd say a good farming frame is Hydroid.
Hydroid
I could
is
just
good,
summon a large AoE of area of damage that can easily kill enemies, and enemies that get killed inside of it drop double of whatever they drop. Very useful on excavation missions where like an enemy that only drops one battery now drops two.
Amazing.
It's so good.
Yeah.
What does this say?
I also feel like Jade's a little bit of a farm frame because if you have like auto pickup and the AoE you can do with all the judgment and stuff. Maybe not as efficient, but like I do feel like I can farm pretty well with her.
There are a lot of things that really help with farming, like the open world missions.
Oh my god.
It can be tough to get resources on those a lot of the times. Like for fishing, it's really hard to get if you don't have like the dye to throw in the water to make the fish more visible.
Yeah. Also, fishing in this is not great.
It's spearfishing. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It can be a bit frustrating at times. Sometimes you aim directly at something and it just misses it. It can be frustrating, but it's not too bad.
Hi, Alex.
But
I don't know if I
there's
caught you in
a
time.
companion you can get called Oxalis, and it will it's got a couple like mods specifically for it that are like, oh, it automatically dyes fish nearby, it automatically collects resources nearby to you.
Is there a reason that whenever like every once in a while I lose control of my Warframe and I just become my operator and I just beam everything for like 2 seconds?
Yes.
Not at this point in the game.
Oh yeah.
Just
That's
because.
been happening to me. It's been happening to me every once in a while.
It just happens just because.
Alright.
I generally can't think of anything right now that would start it. Like, are you accidentally pressing the buttons to do it? Like it's what LB and RB?
No, I'm not then.
If I remember correctly, when I was playing, I noticed that there is, besides the energy bar, there's a little circle. When it fills, it just automatically starts the operator form in this stage, I think.
Yeah, it's probably the period of time in between the two quests that just happens.
Yeah.
Really? I never noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know. I started playing where like I pretty much did all the quests in order, like one after another, so I wouldn't really know if that happens.
I put off this. I did not do like the other quest for a while, so I noticed while playing. I was like, why am I suddenly turning into the operator? And I just, by mistake, I looked down and saw the bar fold and just went full beam mode. I feel that was actually stronger than using the void and the motor, I think.
Interesting.
My lost child.
Yeah, It's
Where are we going,
happened a
Terrifying
couple
Child?
times this mission, and it's kind of interesting because also like it kind of messes with your ability flow.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a bit funky.
Forsaken orphan of the void, where do you take me? But, yeah, I'm still following you, buddy. What are you playing?
All right, I think I'm gonna probably be done here pretty soon. My ability to continue playing is going down, so I'm probably gonna have to head out, just because a bit tired from all of yesterday. But
of course,
yeah. But yeah, so if we could get going, that would be great.
Yep. All right, close of the mission and then call it a day.
For me, anyway.
For you. Yeah, I'm gonna play a bit more. What about you, Jess?
I'm good to keep playing.
Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna go straight
I
to
think
sleep.
I will go
honestly.
for one portfolio after this.
No
All
worries.
right.
Nice.
Do you want to maybe do some resource collection? Like on
Sure, whatever you want to
like
do.
open world maps?
Yeah, I'm down for whatever. I'm just gonna be vibing for a couple hours. Probably like another 3 hours might be the max I go. Maybe.
That's no problem for me.
But I am gonna have to take my like 10-minute break and everything, which
of course.
I'll do in just a second. But Kira, I will see you then. I wish you the best of luck tomorrow with showing Orion the game. It was so lovely to get to play with you throughout this entire month, and I know we'll get to play again on. Let me check my calendar. Roughly April 8th, after I come back from spring break, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah. You let me know if the Wednesday, Thursday needs to change at all, but for now, I'll just mentally say that those are the days I'm setting aside.
Yeah, I think it'll work fine. I don't predict there to be any issues. So I'll let you know if anything changes, though. But yeah, it should be good.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much again, Kira. I appreciate you deeply, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
You too.
All right. You take care of yourself.
All right. Let's do the same things we did yesterday. I'm gonna raid into you now
Have a
that
good
we're
night,
done.
guys.
Have a good
I
one.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
How do I leave? Start. And then leave this. Okay.
I'll hang up on the Discord call, and then Jess, you want to do Discord through a different channel for now?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Do you want to do the collab server, or do you want to do a private VC?
Either works, because I think it's just going to be us for now, right?
Yeah, I'll hop into the collab server.
All right, sounds like a plan. I'm just going to make sure I hang up now that way, because otherwise I'm going to just keep yapping at Kira, and then we're never going to hang up.
Later.
Let me do that now. Take care, Kira.
Bye-bye. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.